Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome. Damn, wrong podcast. Hey, this is Steve from the Potter Than Hell podcast. Welcome to the show. This is the Shout It Out Loudcast. But before we get going, I want to ask my guy something. BC, are you feeling low with no place to go?
Yeah, and I'm thinking I'm going to scream.
Hey, BB, do you recall Days in the City?
Yeah, and I think back, oh, what a pity.
And hey, Dylan, do you feel uptight on a Saturday night?
Yeah, man, my heater's broken. I am so tired.
Well, I'm going to throw another log on the fireplace and listen to the Shout It Out Loudcast. Oh, yeah.
Steve, stand by my side, and I'll be next to you.
Oh, God. Shut the fuck up, BC.
Hey, what's up there, Kiss Army? Tom Zeus with another episode of Shout It Out Loudcast. Episode 134. Kiss Clues 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Every time there's a sequel, you know what's coming.
Yep.
Oh,
Tom,
boy.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. We're both exhausted right now.
Ooh.
After being up all night last night playing Kiss Clues. Oh, boy, you guys in for something tonight or today, whenever you listen to this episode.
So, Kiss Clues with the boys.
Yeah.
But we usually start this episode with a little feedback. So last week we did Kiss and Dawn Lane.
Mm-hmm.
It was an Australia TV show, and they had an appearance by Gene Simmons.
From Kiss.
And this is Ace Frehley. We got a lot of Aussie love on this episode, and I love it. We love our Australian fans. Where are you, Australian fans? Where are you? Show us your hands. Woohoo!
There you go. All right. So we got the poll here. So the poll, we try to get creative because I'll tell you right now, we're lucky that a lot of our episodes are very conducive to having a fun poll. This one was tricky, so we just tried to get creative. So we said, this was Ace and Gene on a TV show. And so we said, what duo from the original four would you want to see on a talk show? So we came up with Gene and Paul, Ace and Peter, Gene and Ace, Paul and Peter. And of course, the two rebels won, Ace and Peter with 43%, Gene and Ace, as appearing on the Dawn Lane show, with 28%, Gene and Paul at 15%, and Paul and Peter at 14%. So no surprise, people love Ace and Peter, the bad boys. Gerald, not Saul Rosenberg, says Paul and Peter. Paul could just sit there looking disgusted while Peter curses him out for an hour. It would be the Yucko and Fucko show. King Cusano, Ace and Peter, only because I've never seen one of just the two of them, and I think it could become comical. Or Vinnie Vincent and Don Felder. Him and his Don Felder shit. Lee Bruton, Ace and Peter. Now, that would have been a talking point for the Kiss Army. Mark Frazier says, thinking Paul and Peter would be hilarious. Peter could then ask how his Soul Station is charting. Sonny Pooni says, I want the dirty dirt. Ace and Peter for me. Ace Feardy on Twitter says, Paul and Peter just to be awkward. Then JR responds with an hour of Paul's who farted face. Harper says, how about Ace and Peter on a special episode of Jerry Springer, the, quote, you wear my makeup and I want you to stop episode. They interview Ace and Peter, then the crowd starts chanting, Jerry. Then they bring out Tommy and Eric in full makeup and chaos ensues. Come on, that's mean. Benjamin Laird, Ace and Paul, Alessandro Roque, of course, Ace and Peter, and not while sober. Give them a handle of Jack Daniels and a couple of bumps of booger sugar and let it roll. Ask them for feedback on Paul's outfits from the 80s music videos. Our buddy Steve says Ace and Peter get my vote, even though it would never happen, while Gene and Paul still have a hole in their arse. Oh, God. Gotta love it. Then we'll get to some quick episode-specific comments here. A lot of people enjoyed this. We did, too, because it was just different. It was just unusual. Gerald says, again, I love how Ace came running on stage as if a guy was holding up a free beer sign while pimping a singing frog. By the way, I found Waldo in the crowd. He takes a screenshot of the crowd. Deputy Van Halen. The reason Paul was in New Zealand, he was visiting his actress girlfriend Leslie Ann Down of the 80s miniseries, The Thornbirds. Okay. Also, that extreme slander is terrible. 3 Sides to Every Story is the best Queen album not done by Queen. Okay, that's not a ringing endorsement. I like Extreme, but comparing that album to Queen is not going to help me or Zeus. Save Rock and Metal. This is great. I'd never seen this video. Gene looks to be in great shape, and his ego is showing in spades. Absolutely. Kevin's on fire. After listening repeatedly to that one section, it sounds like Ace is saying there's only one of these two. Probably making some type of gesture that caused Don to react the way he did. Great episode as usual, guys. Our buddy Nige. Great episode, guys. Very cool to see Gene and Ace looking relaxed and seemingly having fun. I don't think it was completely impromptu, though. Otherwise, the house band wouldn't have been ready to play the cabaret version of I Was Made for Loving You, right? That's a great point. I didn't think of that until after. They were ready to play that song right away, so they must have.
See, I believe that Kiss was supposed to come on and make it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They didn't.
Yeah.
And then they decide to show up with just Gene and Ace.
That makes sense. Yeah, I get you with that, yeah. Lovely Lance, great deep cut. Nice to see a fan of the band with Lane instead of the normal who are these guys from the media at the time. Gene's frizzy hair on the side still reminds me of Professor Turgeson from Back to School. Then he says, Zeus, I'm your guy if you want to chat 90s country. Ooh, okay.
On the fly, the podcast recommended, we talked about maybe doing an episode on his show because God knows it won't fly on this show on 90s country, maybe a top 10 album.
There you go. Go for it.
I could probably do top 50. That's
there you
how
go.
fucking much I had. Yeah. I know you love that shit. So
not really.
Yeah.
Joel Hoffman, rumor has it that Cukes rumor has it that Cukes is the love child of King and Miss Flicka, the mousy librarian. Apparently King gave her a good rogering under the stage during the 8th grade talent show. Oh, all right. That
Cukes is entered the Shouted Out Loudcast Hall of Fame. Him, King, we've got a bunch of them.
There's more.
Chuck the janitor from freshman and sophomore year.
Herta, the German housekeeper.
I don't know. Have we done Mr. Feces? I'm not even sure we've done Mr.
We
Feces.
talked about him, but we didn't get really into we didn't do it. Put it this way.
Okay.
We didn't do like when Marvel does an origin story episode.
So I think he's been mentioned, but we didn't give the whole Mr. Feces. So I would think that the mystery of Mr. Feces is probably the overwhelming, 4 years of Stonehill. I don't know, enduring legacy.
Oh, it's the ultimate whodunit.
Yeah, you guys that have been with us at the beginning or have heard stuff, please tell me. It's gone to the point where I don't even remember with my fucking Alzheimer's that I'm getting already. Please tell me if we've done a Mr. Feces real story. If we have not, we will get to it because
we'll get to it
I
because it's
feel
worth
like
it.
I haven't hit you guys with the whole background and story of Mr. Feces.
We've talked about it, but like I said, I don't think we have done an origin story.
We haven't even done all the Cancun stories.
Well, I don't think we've done any.
Yeah, wait till we talk.
That's a whole separate live cast.
That's a separate live cast. Is right. Never mind. Thrown out of hotels, someone ending up in jail, and all sorts of other fucked up stories.
Us almost literally killing one of our friends who was drunk.
And once again, there has to be literal shit on the floor.
Wherever we go. That's why I'm telling you right now, there's going to be shit on the cruise somewhere.
Yes. Someone's going to shit the bed.
It's going to be brutal. There's going to be like a friggin' Baby Ruth in the fucking cruise pool or something. It's going to be a mess.
Paul's going to interrupt the fucking sail away show. People, I have to inform you.
You know I got that who farted face, but now I got to really know who farted.
Somebody, will you please stop defecating in the pool?
You know, it was really disgusting. They were defecating in the elevators.
They were bragging about defecating in the elevators. And I wanted to take photos so you can have them.
For your enjoyment.
For your enjoyment. Well, yeah, I got a little piece of shit on my poster. I touched a piece of shit and I got a thumbprint on it on my poster. I kept it as a souvenir. I asked Gene if he would put his thumbprint next to it. And now I got it with my good friend Eric. He got everybody put their shit thumbprint on my poster. And that's why I don't go on these cruises with these assholes.
This is what happens. How did we go from talking about the episode to putting people's fingers in shit?
Then it reverts back to Mr. Feces. Wait.
Oh,
you guys got to tell me if you've heard Mr. Feces.
Oh, holy shit.
It started with Joel Hoffman and Cukes.
Talking about Cukes.
Oh, man. Poor kid.
Anyways, I'm done with Twitter. Go to Facebook, please.
It's Cukes. All right. Well, Tom, today I'm going to be a little different on Instagram.
Ooh.
Yes, on Instagram. We get comments once in a while. We always get these idiots that want us promote it on some records. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, buddy.
No.
James Walker Art. I was 10, and the day after the show, my dad told me he tried to wake me up, but no luck. I had to wait for YouTube to be invented before I got to see it. Radio Chaos. I watched this as it happened. I was 9 years old. Simply a magic time in Australia, in a magic time in my life. Don Lane was huge in Australia, and Kiss was everywhere. A glass of champagne for you.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Instagram, again, follow us there. It's actually growing quite a bit.
Yeah.
We'll read those comments if you post over on Instagram.
Yep.
On our Facebook page, Jack Benacchio. There's an Aussie TV host called Bert Newton who had great chemistry with Don Lane. And remember Dad telling me stories about those two. Rewatching this clip with Gene and Ace only made me think Gene took Ace there knowing he'd be the star and main attraction on the show. But Ace and Don got along so well that Gene didn't know what to do but to talk to women and wag his tongue.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's a nice little synopsis there. Mike Rowan, spot on noticing Gene trying to pull attention to himself the whole time. Surprised you didn't comment on his exit. And he's right. We forgot to talk about this. As he gyrated while walking off, stepped over something towards the crowd, spun a bit, then got a little caught up in Ace's cape. An odd appearance for the Demon. Kind of wonder what he said to Ace when first off stage, and even if Ace noticed anything being off for Gene. Great episode. Nice. Ken Ryan, great stuff. Matt Wallace. I've seen this clip before. I truly could not believe Paul allowed Ace to go on without him there. Control his every word and move. I really enjoyed this one. Would share more of my thoughts, but I'm dropping mud turtles in the porcelain throne, and I have a terrible mess to clean up on around my shithole. Bye.
Oh my God. He's the SIOL Mr. Feces.
Yeah. Maybe he went to Stonehill circa 91, 92. Sneed Rock. Great episode. And yes, this clip has always been a favorite. After tomorrow's show, Gene was never going to be outshined again. He deliberately tried to steal the spotlight from Ace, who came out looking great and did a great job on the show. It's ironic that even when he well behaved, Gene still got upset. I also think Eric wasn't on because he could be an ally to Ace and laugh at Ace's jokes, etc., like Peter did with Tom Snyder. The missing Paul appearance is truly a mystery. There's no way he would miss a show appearance. Excellent comments there by Sneed Rock.
Yep,
we forgot to really talk about that. That could be one of the reasons why, no, Eric's not going to be there to fucking give Ace more encouragement and shit like that. Could be. Yep. And I still believe that too. There's no way fucking Paul is missing an episode. Something was up.
Yeah, agreed.
That ego, no way.
Yep.
On our Facebook Loudcasters group, Gina Stella, great band picture. Tom found that picture of Dawn with the two guys, two members. Breaking the Press Pod. I love this clip. Always have a brilliant vision of the band dynamic. Some awesome sound bites from both our favorite Spaceman and Demon. Very funny. Shane Olson, Don Lane show was great. Ace was something in this. I remember watching this as a 10-year-old. Have you noticed that all our listeners are around 9 or 10 or 11 at the most at this stage?
Yeah.
Right? My other favorite clip is Kiss on Countdown Australia on top of the World Trade Center where they introduce Eric and Ace is wasted.
Nice.
Very funny. We'll get to that one. Thank you, Shane.
We'll get to that one.
Scott Donaldson. Great episode, Tom and Zeus. Remember watching this back in 1980 when Kiss was touring Oz. Don Lane was a big name in Australia back in the 70s and 80s. There was always a cool doc done on Kiss while they toured. I remember it was on Channel 10 and simulcast on Triple M radio showing behind the scenes and full songs from the tour. I remember recording it off the radio and playing it over and over again. Wow. Thanks again for the memories, boys. That's awesome, Scott. Thank you.
That is very cool. Awesome.
Yep. So let's go over to YouTube.
Woo.
YouTube. Mr. Antonio 2005. When the house band plays I Was Made for Loving You, reminds me of the kickoff of Ace's High Show with Sam Rothstein from the movie Casino.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a great reference.
This Don Lane house band feels like a knockoff of Sasha Semenoff Orchestra. Lastly, even Lester Diamond would be telling Gene to settle down with that tongue shit and lay off the young lady. Kudos to food and beverage manager for getting Ace a little drunk. Job well done, TZ. Your attention to details in every episode with the spin of comedic relief is so awesome and refreshing. Looking forward to listening to 3+ hours of the Eagles Hotel California marathon this week.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Antonio 2005.
Very
Slowly
cool.
becoming one of the fucking go-to loudcasters on our show.
Yep.
Johnny B. Good. You guys got to do a show spotlighting Kiss's 1979 interview on Hot Hero Sandwich, where Peter, who is so coked up, says to a little kid, "Do you like to be kissed?"
Do you like Kiss?
Hey, this is Alive a good album? Leave us your thoughts. Do you like that Kiss wears makeup? Can you comment below?
I do. They're good.
Anthony Stratus. Don Lane was very popular in the day. My mom loved him in his talk show. Unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago. Great episode, guys. I love the way you dissected this specific episode.
Thanks, buddy. Awesome.
So Anthony Stratus is another fellow Grecian, I guess, in Australia. Plenty of you guys. Say hello to my family down there. Javier Boster, excuse me, Javier. Sounds like Ace says there's only one of these two. Because I couldn't understand what Ace was saying that made Don go, oh, cut the shit, buddy.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Javier. Craig Broderick. I know who has the Ace boot. I'm currently in talks to get it.
What?
I'll let you guys know when it happens. Melbourne Rock City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a few other people comment on it. Of course, Marty White. Just out of curiosity, does the current owner stuff meatloaf in it?
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Well, maybe on my posters I do.
Yeah.
Craig wrote, not that I know of. He wishes.
Oh,
Yeah, if I get a couple hero grinders.
couple meatball sandwiches, throw them right in there.
Yeah. Man with no name. Don Lane was a big deal in Australia. You got to see his interview with Tom Waits. That would be tough for me, brother. No offense.
Yeah. No thanks, but no thanks.
Except for he was the author of Old 55, which is a great Eagles song. But I can't do that Eagles shit again. We'll go on for about 8 hours. This is such a time capsule of the 1970s. Where you might find this interesting is that Heath Ledger supposedly took this interview as an inspiration for the Joker for the Dark Knight movie. What?
Wow. Holy shit.
Seeing this interview proves that a drunk Ace would have been a hilariously memorable experience for us to enjoy for decades to come. Even if you're not a Waits fan, it's great to remember how these hosts used to be so much more personable than what we see today. You can actually see how he actually respected Gene Ace for stopping by. This guy was the real deal. Yeah, I will tell you, Don Lane comes across, know nothing about him, as like a guy that you would be like, yeah, I want him into my living room.
Yep.
You know,
he seemed like a totally cool guy who like you could see he was like genuinely like thrilled and just laid back and chilling with Gene and Ace. It definitely seems like a likable guy.
Don't you see the difference between what he would be or Colbert or fucking Jimmy Fallon, like trying so hard to seem like he's, oh shucks. Wow. You're here. Like it's so phony.
Yep.
Versus this guy who seems genuine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Peter Staros. Gene seems a lot more calmed down with Paul around. He acted like an uncontrollable moronic demon. At least Ace had the wherewithal to maintain his coolness. That's another good point. We never really talked about that. Whereas maybe Gene would tone it down because Paul would be looking at him like, cut the shit.
Yeah. Good point.
So, Marty White. I also heard about the unauthorized documentary that Eddie will appear in. It's been directed by a buddy of mine who teaches lighting at a local community college.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Don't misunderstand. It's not lighting for theater or film. He teaches recess lighting design for a mechanical tech program. Anyway, he offered Eddie Trunk a free pair of cargo shorts to appear in the project. Eddie negotiated and got a new pair of Mandals as part of the deal. Strange thing, my buddy has the rights to use actual Kiss music in his doc. He was annoyed that watching the A&E doc was like watching reruns of WKRP with the original music replaced by generic music that was supposed to sound like the 70s. On a serious note, I miss Jack P, and I hope his father is doing well. I'm very sorry to hear about Costa's father. My condolences, which goes to show you that our good buddy Marty White is a pretty decent guy, and he has a sense of humor, and he knows when it's okay and when it's not. So great for you. Thanks, Marty.
Absolutely. Thank you, Marty. Good stuff from you this week. Thank you.
Yeah. JC commented though on it. Not sure if you've heard Eddie mention he's good friends with Ace.
Oh boy. Here we go.
And then Marty replies with, if they're such good friends, Eddie should have helped him get signed to Megaforce Records.
No, there's the Megaforce joke.
Yep. All right, Tom, let's wrap this up with some emails.
All right, so we're going to go through a couple emails here. We got Andrew Salter. Good day, boys. Great show this week and a monumental piece of history for me. That clip of Don Lane is honestly one of my first memories as a kid. 1980 in Australia was Kiss Mania, and every kid my age was obsessed with the band. And I remember watching this episode with my parents at age 5 and my little brain being blown when Gene and Ace walked out. The more I learned of Kiss since then, you can definitely see the individual characteristics that has the bands at odds at the time. Also, you talked about a kid at your school that got shit constantly. I went to school with a kid known as Goober. This gets bad.
Read it. I want to hear it.
He had a metal plate in his head.
Oh, no.
And the day I meet him, 4 kids are dragging him around the football field in a stinky garbage bin, kicking it.
No.
He was also subjected to beatings and abuse daily, but Friday was pain day. And the assholes at my school would go to town on the poor kid. Wednesday was his, quote, day off, and no one was allowed to touch him.
Oh, no.
There was also the rumor that he collected piss cakes, the yellow things that are in the urinal, and that he would sniff them.
Can we nickname him Piss Cake?
He would collect them and sniff them. Anyways, your story reminded me of him. Poor fucker. Cheers, boys. Oh. Piss cakes.
There's another Shout It Out Loudcast legend in the making. Oh, you mean Piss Cakes?
Piss cakes. I forgot about that guy. We got another good one here from our buddy Jean-Francois from France. As always, a pleasure to listen to you both. However, a few words on the extreme topic. Even though Zeus is doing the best Ace imitation, I would side without hesitation with Tom. I saw them for the first time, he's talking about extreme, in a small Paris club called La Locomotive. in May 91, and they were already very, very good. Both Nuno Betancourt and Gary Sharon are way above the other guys in bands like Rat or Poison, in my opinion. By the way, I think, quote, When I First Kissed You is much better than More Than Words, but I suppose I'm one of the few to think that. Save the thoughts on Extreme. They might be coming up. You never know. Then he talks about the Don Lane show. I agree with you. The costumes are awesome. My take is that Gene was jealous of Eric and Paul being away with chicks, and he was eager to get one. He looked like a predator. Not sure he was acting. Not sure he was acting. I agree. Ace looked great, and it's warming to see him like this. Take care and listen to you soon. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Then we got one from our good buddy Graham Richley. Was so excited to hear your episode. As for me and many Australians, this was one of the first times we saw Kiss on TV. I think one of the pieces that you are missing for context is the Australian 60-minute segment on Kiss. And then he attaches that link. So he's talking about the Don Lane stuff. He says, this is guesswork here, but what if Ace and Gene had obligations due to the 60 minutes arrangement? So when they were in Australia, someone asked if they would surprise Don Lane on a show for his birthday. It seems more than a coincidence that just Gene and Ace would appear twice on Australian TV without Paul and Eric. Interesting. That 60-minute segment deserves a review in itself, as I'm sure you'll agree. There are so many snide comments and inaccuracies. Anyway, what a buzz to relive all this stuff. You can only imagine watching these two shows as a 12-year-old who had only seen my band on the cover before. They looked so amazing and spoke so well, and it was easy to see Gene was so smart and why Ace was and is my favorite. Now here I am writing about 41 years on. Cheers, guys. Graham. Awesome, Graham. I had a feeling you'd be excited about this being an Australian guy, so that was pretty cool. And we got a good one here from Corey Silver. Hey, guys, been listening to your podcast for a couple of months now, and I love it. You guys fill a void in my life that I didn't even know existed. I'm 46 years old, and Kiss has been in my life for 35. Other things have come and gone, and Kiss is still there. Unfortunately, growing up when and where I did, Kiss wasn't exactly cool. But if they taught me anything, it's that you should like what you like because you like it, not because it is cool. I have never wavered. That being said, I never had anyone who I could talk to and do a deep dive on Kiss. But you guys got me covered. I love that you call it like it is. It's very refreshing. You can be a mega fan and still be critical at the same time. Keep up the amazing work. Thanks for uniting us in our passion for Kiss. If you get it, you get it. You guys definitely get it, and I thank you for that. Keep rocking, Corey Silver.
Nice. Thank you.
We got another one from our good friend Wes Beach from the Plasmatics. We love hearing from Wes. Great show, guys, on an obscure facet of history. I have to agree with Tom that Paul probably didn't want to go, and they didn't want Eric to go. One question, though. Rob who? Then he shares a picture of him with the Butcher Babies. Oh, my. Dear God, Wes. He says, I saw the Butcher Babies at Mayhem Festival a few years ago, and when I told them who I was, they had to get a picture with me. Yeah, because you're Wes from the Plasmatics. That's cool. They were very cool, and Carla is from Detroit. They really rocked that show, and I think they are one of the best bands out there now. And please, no Pearl Jam. Uh-oh. You never know, Wes. Could be coming. But I got to tell you, thank you for sharing that picture. My God. Good stuff.
Those women are just insanely hot.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So God bless you, Wes. Thanks for writing us. And thank you for good luck to you. God bless for getting a picture with the two of them. Oh,
God bless our buddy Charlie Benante. What a lucky bastard. Charlie, you are one lucky bastard.
Yeah, absolutely, Charlie. Oof. And we're going to finish up feedback with one from Justin Steele. New listener. Guys, I cannot believe I just stumbled across you when I was looking for the Eddie Trunk podcast. Oh, you got to love that search engine optimization. Holy crap, is this fun to listen to? I am 48, and I feel like I have lived the same life as you guys, getting into and out of Kiss and then back into it. I know every jerky quote by heart. The drops are hilarious.
Oh, yes.
Yes. My earliest memory of Kiss is my uncle making me listen to the first album on 8-track, and I remember where all the breaks and the songs were on the 8-track. I was really hooked ever since. A quick add to your Creatures review. I got the album as soon as it came out, and when I put on the B-side, it actually had John Cougar's American Fool album pressed on the B-side. I made my mom take it back, but I wish I still had that mispress today. Yeah, it's probably worth a shit ton of money.
Oh, yeah.
Keep up the great work. The bonus album reviews are awesome also. And P.S., you still didn't change my mind. Hot in the Shade is ass.
Ooh.
That's fighting words, Justin. But thank you, my friend. Great job with the email. Thank you for finding us, courtesy of Eddie Trunk. And you, our comment of the week, Justin Steele. Thank you, my friend.
Good answer. Good answer. I like the way you think. I'm going to be watching you.
So, Tom, what we do usually from here, we go on to Kiss World. But what is that you were saying to me off the air that you thought you wanted to ask me something?
Well, I was just thinking, like, if you're a betting man, what do you think is more realistic or really happened? Do you think Cukes got caught with a cucumber up his ass, or do you think Goober was sniffing piss cakes?
I think we need to baptize in piss cakes now.
That could also be our poll. If you had to hang out with one person for the night, would you hang out with Goober, the sniffing piss cake guy, or Cukes?
The stop and shop fucking cashier who took a bathroom break and wound up with a giant cucumber up his ass.
Frank's pickle barrel ass.
I guess I would say realistically, I think Cukes would be the more realistic, right? Because I can't see somebody putting their hand in a urinal and then pulling something out and be like, let me smell this.
Yeah, I hope you're right, but both of them don't sound like very good
I don't
ideas.
think either of them. I don't think that kid Cukes was fucking really got caught with a cucumber up his ass.
Cukes.
Poor characters we find them. Anyways, speaking of cucumbers up people's ass, what's going on in Kiss World?
That's a good segue. Yeah. Well, look, it's quiet. There's really nothing going on here. We always try to check everybody's like social media and stuff. There's not a lot going on. I will say today we're recording this little bit on Thursday, July 29th. Kiss announced on their Kiss Online website for their merch something kind of interesting, and something that I just thought was cool but odd is that they are issuing German versions of most of their catalog on vinyl. So everybody knows the altered German logo because of the SS. So they're re-releasing Destroyer, Alive, Harder Than Hell, Dressed to Kill, The Elder, Animalize, Revenge, Carnival of Souls, Kiss World, and the one that I ordered. They are re-releasing the best of the solo albums. That was very, very hard to find. Came out way back when the solo albums were out. It was a European release. So you can get the best of the solo albums Germany edition. And they're pretty reasonably priced. And the other cool thing about this is that they're also selling T-shirts to accompany each vinyl. And the T-shirt just has a picture of the vinyl on it, which is pretty cool. So kind of a unique and interesting thing. I know a lot of people that I talked to on social media were very fired up about the best of the solo albums. I actually already have that on vinyl, but it's a very shitty old version that I found on eBay because it's been long since out of print. So this was kind of cool to see that, but very kind of weird and just like kind of a unique thing for Kiss to just drop on their merch. So I don't know, kind of, and it's even weirder that it's not their entire discography.
Yeah, Tom, I stopped getting interested in this stuff as soon as I see that there's no CDs there.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a good point. I agree.
Yep. I'm not starting a whole new collection to get vinyls. I've had this conversation.
Right.
So it didn't attract much interest for me. And I unfortunately look at that stuff and be like, oh, this is the German edition. You mean like European? Because it doesn't have the S's,
Correct.
Like,
right.
Okay. So because it has the European version, I'm going to pay for the same fucking, as Sonny would say, does it have different music on it? No? Then why am I buying it?
You don't want a T-shirt with the music from the Elder album cover written with the German Kiss logo? Why not?
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. What's the matter with you? It's fantastic. It's a collector's item.
I guess we're about 92 days away from the Kiss cruise.
God willing.
If it continues. But I'm not going to get into a big debate about this, Tom. Let's keep it very short. I am worried, very worried, that our concert coming up next month will be canceled.
I don't think so. That's 3 weeks away. They would have canceled by now.
I'm worried about our.
I'm worried about the cruise. I'm worried about the cruise.
Yeah, I'm worried about all that stuff. We went from like anybody can go. We're back to normal, no masks, to what the fuck is it going to be now. And we know that Gene and Paul are very outspoken about this shit. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just fingers are crossed, right? So
yeah, I'm surprised, to be honest with you, and I know we don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm surprised how, especially Paul, has been pretty quiet lately about what's been going on. So I don't know if maybe he's just kind of biding his time until he can comment when he wants to, but he's usually pretty firing off the tweets there, and he kind of hasn't been lately.
Well, that's because he's busy, Tom. He's fucking searching the obituaries to implement himself in the dialogue.
Renaissance man. Good point.
Such a great loss, dude. What about the people that were in the KISS world that have passed away in the past 5 years? You said shit about them. Right. That's another thing. I'm not going to bring that shit back up.
I know. Yeah, but not a lot of KISS news this week. So
yeah. So before we move on, we always like to talk about our Patreon fans, and our Patreon group is something that you can get involved with if you're interested in it. It is a place where fans of our show can support us and become a member of the Patreon group, in which they can get, certain little perks as being part of the group. And that could be anything from live Q&As, merchandise, part of episode discussions of what we're going to do, polls, internal polls, and more stuff. Check it out. See if any of this stuff interests you. There's 4 different tiers. You can join any one of that you like. And of course, they're set up as Demon, Star Child, Spaceman, and Catman. We've had a lot of fun with the group so far. It's our first year of trying this out. So far, the group has been awesome. It's our own little private little family. We get a ton of fun feedback from everybody in that group, and it's been growing. So we're really excited about our Patreon group. You can follow us on there. You look for creators, and you would find Shout It Out Loudcast on the app, Patreon, patreon.com, Patreon. And in the episode links at the end of the episode, you find it on when you find our podcast. There's links to like our email, our social medias, and there's also a link to Patreon. Go there, take a look, see if anything there interests you. I know we've had a couple people that have tried to sign up recently, Tom. They've had either an issue with their account or something with Patreon or something, but let us know if that's an issue for you guys. Reach out to us. We've had a couple people that we've had to talk to about it, and we fixed it. So let us know if you want to join in Patreon. We'd love to have you, and it's a ton of fun. And we really, really want to thank those guys that are involved, and ladies, in Patreon with Shout Out Loudcast.
Yeah, absolutely. The Patreon family is amazing. We love you guys so much. We say it every week. The generosity that you show to just be part of the family the way that you have been. It continues to grow. We're excited. We're going to continue to work to expand the interaction and the activity that goes on there with Patreon. But we're just eternally grateful for you guys getting involved and being part of the show. Check us out. Take a look. You can take a look around at what's going on without joining. And then if you see something that you like, then jump right in. And we want to thank everybody that's been a part of the family so far.
Yes. And Tom, with that being said, let's get into KISS Clues. So with KISS Clues, this is the second time we've played this game. The first time we played against the Potter Than Hell guys. This time we switched it up and we invited Cobras and Fires. And this is the first time we had Loose Cannon on our show. He is the co-host with Bakko. And we invited our good friend Steve and Michael from Growin Up Rock to join us. So it's those three against me, you, and Murph. And who else but Mr. Game Show host himself, Sonny Pooni. Now, the first thing we always like to do is thank Sonny, because Sonny comes up with the game, and it's all Sonny's idea, the way it sets up, all the clues and all the questions. They're all Sonny, and we owe him a big amount of gratitude for his awesome contribution. And Sonny's the best at that shit, even though his music opinion sucks. We love him, and he's awesome. We love Sonny. It was great to have all those guys on. And it was a lot of fun. Gets a little chaotic. There'll be somebody that likes to talk a little bit on this. You'll see, but we still think it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Now you got to imagine here, you got 7 people all together here. Okay. A lot of people who have a lot of opinions and like to talk. And so it was fun. It was a shit ton of fun. We knew it would be, and it gets chaotic, but that's what happens when you have a big group of people. It gets hilarious. It gets silly. It gets crazy. It gets chaotic, but it's a ton of fun. We like to do these episodes once in a while to bring our friends, our podcast friends on and just have a great time. And of course, wait until you see who scored high and who didn't score high, as history has proven. But you guys are gonna have a blast. It's a nice, fun, just loose, kind of crazy episode.
I see what you did there. Yeah. Anyway, without further ado, Kiss Clues.
All right, so here we are with Kiss Clues 2. It's already a disaster here. We have Sonny Pooni, the ultimate game show host, versus me, Zeus, and everybody's favorite Murph. And this time we are playing against Stephen Michael, the better half of Growin Up Rock, along with both guys from Cobras and Fires. We got Bakko, and for the first time on Shout Out Loud,
Jason. It's Jason.
No,
Sorry.
it's Bakko.
Oh,
and then we got Loose Cannon. I'm not calling you by the name on your
Devin.
screen. Welcome to Shout It Out Loudcast. This is going to be a disaster. I'm excited.
Just LC is fine. Honored to be here.
LC,
Whatever.
Thank you.
Devin.
Devin. All right.
Shit show. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, God. Sonny, tell us what's happening.
All right, so we're playing Kiss Clues. We've done this. I think we did last time we did it was in April 2020, if I'm right, but I'm not positive on that. Here's the rules. We got 10 rounds, 5 each for the teams. I'll announce what type of question it is because most of these that we're going to talk about today are people, but there's a few different categories this time. So then each statement has 10 clues. The team gets the first clue. They can either guess at that point, or they can say next for the next clue. Each clue is worth a point. If you guess and you're right, boom, you get that many points. If you guess and you're wrong, the other team gets a chance to steal. If they're wrong, it comes back to the original team, and we keep going. We keep going until somebody's right, or, I read all 10 clues, and I can just end the pain, and we can move on, and we can go on. There'll be a lot of name calling, I'm sure, and there will be some pain today, but that's fine.
I don't think I'm not going to need more than one clue on every question. I'm sure.
Perfect. Perfect.
I'll be killing this. So.
Are you keeping score? Because anybody that listens to Shout Out Loudcast knows that we are incapable of keeping score.
There's no way I'm letting anybody on this screen keep score. At one point, none of you know how to keep score.
I actually just gave us 10 points for you saying that.
See what I mean?
I'm going to need you to go through the rules again on each question.
You got to say it slower and with a drawl.
Oh, boy, here we go.
All right,
that's my fucking teammate, man.
I'm shuffling the questions so there's no drama.
Oh,
got Simone Biles over
who's
here.
Getting
Ready to
worse.
quit.
Okay?
Yeah, Bakko, a Simone Biles joke.
Bam!
All right.
This episode is now dated. It's timestamped.
Okay.
All right, Bakko, I'm going to let you choose. You guys want to go first, or you want the other team to go first?
What do you guys think?
Let them go first.
Uh-oh. Okay.
LC?
All right.
All right, we're on board. Let him go first.
All right. We're going to start with Shout It Out Loudcast. You guys ready?
Yep.
This statement's a person. All right. So for 10 points, I won a Primetime Emmy Award in 2016.
All right. So just to clarify, these are all people that have some connection in some way, shape, or form to the Kiss world.
So if I say it's a person, it's anyone in the KISS family tree. It could be a band member, a relative, a producer, co-writer, guest instrumentalist, whatever.
So they won a Primetime Emmy in 2016.
That is correct for 10 points.
Anybody?
Not
Next.
For 9 points, I ran away from home as a teen, but then went back because I missed my cat. My dad never let me forget it. This is all real shit, by the way.
I know you wouldn't make it up. Next.
For 8 points, solitaire. Yep, just like the card game. Made me a lot of money. Do you play?
Oh, God almighty. Here we go. I knew it. I'm having PTSD right now. Next.
for 7 points. I've never been married. That's what happens when you work 12 to 16 hours per day.
Primetime Emmy and never been married.
So I guess it's not Carrie Stevens then.
Well,
two jokes in that little zinger.
Next.
For 6 points, remember that movie, The Last Dragon, starring Vanity? Oh, she's hot.
She's hot.
I had a song that was on that soundtrack.
Oh, God. See,
believe it or not, The Last Dragon had a soundtrack.
Nothing. Keep going.
All right, for 4 points. You know that shitty song? You know, for 4 points, you know that shitty song by Gene called I Confess? I wrote a song called I Confess in 1987. Do you think Gene stole the title from me? My version was better anyway.
Primetime Emmy, never married, wrote a song called I Confess in the 80s. Anything, guys?
She did,
all right.
And this person did a song on The Last Dragon.
Yep.
Soundtrack.
Isn't that DeBarge?
I don't think he's connected to the Kiss family tree.
That was a guess.
Maybe
no, it was not a guess.
maybe his pencil mustache. I don't know.
Keep going. Next one.
All right, for 4 points. I made it to the Hall of Fame in 2001. Paul, you listening?
Is this? Never mind. Not my category.
It's not. Yeah.
Paul, are you listening? Okay, so this is somebody that doesn't like Paul Stanley, perhaps. Next one.
All right, for 3 points. Billboard Music loved me from 1997 to 1999, thanks to Joe, Tony, Brandy, and Steven.
I don't know this person.
Holy shit.
Wait a minute.
Big surprise.
Murph, you're good with these kinds of names in this kind of era. Anything popping into your head?
Actually, until this one, I was actually thinking maybe it was Bryan Adams, but 97 and 99 just killed any chance of that.
What are the names of the friggin' Ricky, Bobby, and Mike? Was that Bell?
Yeah.
Fucking New Edition?
Basically, yeah. It's Joe, Tony, Brandy, and Steven.
Next one.
All right, for 2 points. There was a night in the 80s where I really turned Paul on, but I'm not going to kiss and tell.
Oh. Okay, so it was a... All right, so Hall of Fame in 2000, Hall of Fame in 2001, Primetime Emmy in 96, turned Paul on.
Primetime Emmy in 2016.
16.
I'm sorry, 2016.
Maybe it's Vinnie Vincent.
All right, next one.
Last clue.
We'll get this with it. We'll get it here.
You'll get it here. No problem. Okay, so listen carefully on the last clue here.
God,
all right.
This is awful.
Okay, to be honest, the night I turned Paul on, I might have made him rock hard too.
Oh, that's
It's.
Oh, I know that one. I
not
know
the
it
writer.
now.
I was just going to say is it not Diane Warren? Who the hell co-wrote that song?
Holly, what's her face?
Oh, Holly Knight. Is it, I don't know. I don't know.
What else? You got to guess.
Is that what you're saying?
All right, our guess is Holly Knight.
It's going to go to them anyways.
That is incorrect.
I know it. You know it, Jason.
Yeah, I thought I was going
Cobras
with
Fire
Diane
team?
Warren.
No.
Diane Warren is correct.
Desmond Child.
No, it's Desmond Child.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Take a choice on which one you're going with.
Do we get a point if one of us is right or not?
No, you all got to be right.
Oh, you have to agree as a team.
Can we actually,
Wait a second. They were tossing things back and forth. I thought we were doing that.
Yeah,
here.
can we have a discussion?
No. Yeah. Have a discussion.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that Desmond Child wrote both of those, and they're the exact same song. So I'm saying it's well, if you want to talk about it, but I think it's Desmond Child.
2 against 1. I'm happy to step up. Yeah.
I think it's Desmond Child too.
It ain't.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys going with Desmond Child?
That's the only thing I got.
Okay,
Yes?
it was Diane Warren.
Oh,
Damn. Wait a minute. You guys didn't hear Sonny say yes?
Yeah.
As soon as
I did. I
He
did.
said that's correct, and then you guys still.
Diane Warren wrote "Rock Hard."
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
She
I
co-wrote
thought it
it.
was. I swear to God, was
I was thinking
excess
more
sex?
towards her because of all the other clues, but
Yeah. So let me help you with this. Primetime Emmy was "Till It Happens to You" for outstanding original music and lyrics. Her dad said in an interview that she missed her cat. Laura Branigan hit was "Solitaire." "Rhythm of the Night" was "DeBarge." She co-wrote that. Joe, Tony, Brandy, Steven. She was Songwriter of the Year 3 years in a row for Brandy, Tony Braxton, and Aerosmith for her hit songs. And the I Confess song is Denise Williams. There was a night in the 80s she turned Paul on. She co-wrote "Turn on the Night" also.
Damn. Nice. Good one.
So we got 0-0.
Yes. We I don't think we set this up. So since we're at 0-0, what are we playing to? What's the winner? Since this could
at
take
the
all
end.
night.
Remember we just got the 10.
1,000.
We got 10 thingies. That's it.
Okay, I'm
questions.
sorry. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
like a baseball game.
All right. So for Growing Up Cobras, the team of LC, Bakko, and Steven, your statement is a band. So when I say a band, it can be any band connected to KISS via having a KISS member, past or present, in the band for a period of time. Okay, so it's basically a band off the KISS family tree. Okay, guys ready?
Pay attention, Zeus and Murph. This could come to us.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I got
Dad.
my Kiss Alive. I can use my Kiss Alive 3 insert, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, great.
For 10 points, we have had 9 official members in our band.
Say that one more time.
We have had 9 official members in our band.
Okay. That's a pass
At
for
some
me, guys.
point,
Pass.
Pass.
okay. So next, use this right words, damn it. Okay, for 9 points, John Bon Jovi's cousin, Tony, produced a demo for us. We called those the Power Station Studio demos.
Pass for me.
Next.
Yeah. So can we have a discussion or not?
Oh, sure.
If you guys
Just
think you have a
remember
guess, go
the
ahead.
other team is listening too. So yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
a discussion
Okay.
on it.
We'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll pass for the next.
Okay. I don't know if the 8 points is going to help you. Ira Schickman co-wrote a song for us. That name is not made up, by the way. Ira
What was the name again?
Ira Schickman.
Oh, I got
Or
this.
Ira
Okay.
Schickman.
No, never mind. Pass.
Sonny, can you spell that so I can Google it correctly when I cheat?
So we're going with next.
Next.
Yeah. Oh, is
Okay.
it next? Sorry.
7 points. For 7 points, Martin Popoff once described our music as extremely likable hard rock metal that is well produced, big league, but warm and varied.
I'm gonna need cricket sound effects. There.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know we kind of would reveal something to their team, but I mean,
Yeah, you still got to talk to
yeah,
it at
I
some
mean,
point. Yeah.
look, the only thing that at least we should throw out there is the Bon Jovi Skid Row connection, but I'm not sure what the Skid Row connection would be to KISS. Is that?
It's Tony Bon Jovi, though, not Bon Jovi. And this could have been produced before, anybody knew who Bon Jovi was.
Okay.
So that's, there's a lot of stuff that happened.
Fair enough. Then we'll just go to next.
Yeah, my hunch is that this is a Sonny switcheroo, that this is leading more towards like
The old Sonny switcheroo.
before like 80, something like that. We're all thinking like what they did after they left KISS, but maybe this is a before KISS thing.
Okay.
All right, so for 6 points, one of our ex-band members passed away in July 2020 at age 68. We're not sure if Mitch or Eddie put it on Twitter.
Guys, the elephant in the room here. Wait, what was the? Can I go back and ask what was the Bon Jovi recording sessions called? The
Power Station Studio demos.
no, okay, sorry.
And I can repeat any statement you need me to repeat.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
not-
yeah, just
What does it say? The band member again? What did it say? Just band member? It say guitarist, drummer? What did you say?
No, band member
just
passed
band
away
member.
in July 2020, age
And he was-
68.
Okay.
Did he die of COVID?
Don't know.
Well, pre-existing conditions, therefore it doesn't count.
I don't know.
He had multiple comorbidities, Bakko.
Okay.
All right, we ready for the next clue?
Next.
All right, so for 5 points, Jonathan Cain of Journey had co-written one of the songs we wanted to record. So we altered the lyrics and removed him from the writing credit.
Oh, that's a pro move.
Guys, I got a hunch. That's all it is, but 707. Wait, no, did the person had to be in KISS or just related to the KISS family?
It's a band that is connected to KISS via having a KISS member in it, past or present, for a period of time. So there was
in the actual band, not a band that somebody who okay, never mind.
That's right.
What was the
So like Lita Ford doesn't count because there's like a 3-way connection to something.
Right.
Lita Ford in a 3-way. So what was the thing? The power station? What?
John Bon Jovi's cousin Tony produced a demo for us. We called those the Power Station studio demos.
He's not from Beantown, you know.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Beantown.
Read that last clue again. The last
clue for 5 points. Jonathan Cain of Journey had co-written one of the songs we wanted to record. So we altered the lyrics and removed Jonathan's writing credit.
Okay.
Dude, we talked about this on ARC.
I know we did, and I that's why this Jonathan Cain thing is all of this. I'm having deja vu, and I can't nail it yet. But it's not our clue anyways.
The ARC stuff.
Yeah, it's not our clue anyways. But go ahead.
Hold on.
So
let
guys,
me look
we ready for the next clue?
Next.
We ready for the next clue? Okay. For 4 points, in 2016, Eddie Trunk selected our debut album as one of the albums that changed his life.
Oh boy.
Well, that's a UFO. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just going to say that. It's going to be UFO. Debut album changed his life.
9 members, so it's not Vinnie Vincent Invasion.
I can see Steven's helping you a ton.
I'm thinking.
Steven's Googling. That's why his face is down.
Scary.
That's untrue. That's false accusation, sir. I challenge you to a duel.
I know what it is.
Greatest
I know
ever
what it
tried.
is.
You got it, Zeus?
Yeah, I think I do.
No, okay. Just hold on.
It's gotta be like one of these ancillary members of the band. So it was a official member of KISS, right?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, Martin Popov talked about them and Eddie Trunk liked them. And they were connected to John Bon Jovi somehow. So, okay.
That means I have to own it. That's what's irritating here.
So Eddie Trunk said in 2016, this is one of the albums that changed his life.
Yes.
Debut.
Their debut album.
It's got to be a White Tiger. That's a life changer. Well, next.
Oh, I need to pull up my list of all the albums of. I ranked all the non-KISS albums.
Oh, that's
Gotta
true.
be towards the top, then.
Yeah.
All right, so this next clue might really, really help you guys out here. So for 3 points, Black Sabbath had a Bill Ward playing drums. We had a Billy Ward play drums for us for a little while.
That does not help.
No, that does not help at all.
Zeus, you still think you got this?
I do until he says there's a member.
Okay. Wait, Sonny, I'm sorry. Are we looking for the name of a band or a band member?
Name of a band.
Name of a band. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And never mind. I want them to guess and then I'll ask again.
Okay.
I got nothing, guys.
Uh-oh. Steven wants to guess.
It's too obvious, but it's killing me.
You want to go for it? What do you think, Lewis?
Where are we at in the questioning?
It's
3 points right
for
now.
3 points. For 3 points.
You want to go one more?
I don't think we got much to lose with 3 points, but I'll go for it.
Let's do one more clue.
All right, go for it.
All right. So for 2 points, Our band name was inspired by a phenomenon that happens only once in a long while.
I got
it. Yeah. Did you you have it before too?
Yes.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I can't believe we didn't get this on the Eddie Trunk clue.
All right. Do we agree that it's Fraley's Comet?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
And that would be correct for 2 points.
Wow.
Zeus, is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the last clue, I'll just read it and then I'll give you some hints on the other clues. For 1 point, it would have been our lead guitar player is a complete pain in the ass. He always has been. Okay, so the 9 members, Ace, John, Anton, Richie, Arthur Stead, Todd, Billy Ward.
What is happening right now?
That's a celebratory hockey horn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So the 9 official members are Ace, John, Anton, Richie, Arthur Stead, Todd, Billy Ward, Jamie Oldacre, and Rob Sabino. The demos were in 85. Ira Schickman wrote Love Me Right on the first album. The guy who died was Jamie Oldacre. Jonathan Cain.
That's right.
It was the 707 thing. You were dead on, too. I thought you were going to get it there. It was called. Yeah. And then, of course, that's Haley's Comet we're talking about. So
wait, is that the change in Megaforce?
Yeah,
not Haley's Comet. Not Haley's Comet.
They just changed that one little
Fraley's
thing.
Comet.
No, but it was inspired. Yeah, but it was inspired by Haley's Comet.
Oh,
yeah,
that was the
stupid.
But fuck,
dude, I don't even. You fell for it. I don't. All I do is shake my head and have the computer call him stupid because that's what he does.
Where can I do the
I'm glad
reaction
they
things?
fucked
Can I
over
do it?
Jonathan Cain like that. Fuck that guy.
All right. So we are back at the Shouted Out Loudcast crew. Are you guys ready?
Yes. Fuck
Bring it.
yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
No.
All right. So this one's an album. So an album is a Kiss album that could be studio, live, greatest hits, official releases only. So
And
this is a
by
Kiss album we're talking about.
This is by the band Kiss, not a Kiss family member.
That is correct.
A collection of photos, perhaps.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. For 10 points, you ready?
Yes.
It's
All
off
right.
the soundboard.
Love Gun.
Do you want me to just give the other guys a guess?
No, go ahead.
Okay. For 10 points, when this album debuted at number 60 on the Billboard 200, Led Zeppelin 4 was still on the chart.
That could be anything because Led Zeppelin 4 was on the charts for like fucking 30 years.
71 and on.
At the wall.
Yeah. Next.
For 9 points, we have only officially released one single off this album.
One single off this album.
I think.
Next. Hold on, Zeus. Let's do at least one more. Hold on. Next.
All right. For 8 points, it was released in the fall, but we had several fall releases, so good luck with that.
That's true. They did release a bunch of albums, especially in the 80s in the fall.
September is the king.
Yeah, September is a big month. Next. Yeah.
For 7 points, this album was certified gold in just 2 months.
Do I say what I'm thinking out loud, or
well, hold on, because you can. But now, so it went gold in 2 months. It had only what was the thing, Sonny? It had one official single.
One official single.
Debuted at 60.
I think there's very few albums that had one official single, but there's one that I think of. Zeus, if you want to go for it now, I'm not going to get mad at you, but
all right. So, well, we'd have to talk. Who cares if we're going to go all the way down to zero, regardless?
Yeah, no guts, no glory.
Yeah, I'm thinking The Elder.
Is that what you want to guess?
What are you thinking? Just tell me. When we talk out loud.
Okay, I'm thinking one official single. I'm thinking Animalize, Heaven's on Fire.
No, I know they did the videos for Thrills in the Night and stuff, and I thought they released that too. But I thought they only released that horrendous fucking World Without Heroes.
All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more clue. Let's see where we go. Sonny, one more next.
All right, so for 6 points, when the single peaked on the Billboard 100, Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin were living separate lives at number 1.
It was 85 or 86. That was from
exactly,
White Knights.
because there goes music from the Elder.
Okay, all right. So that was what, 85? Okay, Animalize.
It was 85.
Animalize
86.
came out. Animalize came out in 84. Asylum had more than one single.
That was in that came out in 92. So
what did?
Asylum.
Shut your mouth.
It was either late 85 or 86.
So that would make that Asylum.
It's not Crazy Nights.
Nope.
They did release Smash.
Crazy Night.
Don't forget, he said it could be anything. Smashes, Thrashes came out around there before Crazy Nights. Did they release both of them as singles?
No, I don't.
I thought they released Rock Hard and it just didn't go anywhere.
Because he said they only released one single from this.
They released what? What was it? Rock what?
Hard.
You guys make me rock hard.
Hard.
I'm still stuck on they knew White Knights. Like what?
That's why Murph is here.
Orishnikov and
and Gregory Hines.
Gregory Hines.
Okay, now I'm starting to believe Murph isn't married.
Say you say me was also from that movie.
Oh Jesus!
And by the way, the way you say things is why they hire people from Minnesota to tell you the news. So,
all right, one more clue. Go ahead.
All right, so for 5 points, when the album reached its peak on the Billboard 200, Starship was right above us, and Kool and the Gang were right below us. There was some hoopla involved, and they had to call out emergency services to help.
Emergency.
This is all over the place, man.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Hold on. Stop. He just said hoopla.
Yeah, that's
Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley jumps through a hoop in the Heavens on Fire video.
And
but Pooni's not smart enough to connect.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I don't know. He's not very good at puns.
Deep in the hoopla.
Yeah, that song is horrible, and so is that album. So that's the Starship shit, and then you have Misled. That's from Emergency. So
it's fresh. She's fresh. She's so fresh.
Exciting. I thought it was Joanna.
That worked out pretty good.
Joanna.
No, it's Joe Mama.
Joe Ma.
All right, are we guessing or are we going to do Keep Cool and karaoke?
Because whatever we guess, they're going to guess the other one. So want to just guess Animalize? Is that what you want?
It's either that or something off of Asylum, but I think Asylum had more than one official single.
So we're going to guess Animalize because you think Sonny's smart.
Smart.
Right?
Is that what you're guessing?
Murph, what do you think?
I know you're not.
I don't know the albums. I can just tell you about Gregory Hines and Barishnikov.
All right, let's do it. Let's go with Animalize.
All right, Animalize is incorrect.
Fuck.
So Growin Up Cobras, would you like to take a guess?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to talk it out?
I told you he's an idiot.
I know what it is.
I'm saying I think it's Asylum based on those other things. I got 85 in the brain.
Yeah.
Like from all those different placements. I think Tears Are Falling is the only real single from it. The others were just
they did a video for All Night. What constitutes a real single?
I think the fact that back in the day they didn't actually send it to I never heard
station.
I tell you what, I never heard
I heard it on
songs.
Sirius XM.
What?
It's on Hair Nation.
I'm telling you, the only song that was actually on radio was Tears Are Falling.
And I think that's
That
what
album.
constitutes a single when the radio station gets it and plays it.
Correct.
But let's talk it out.
So Steven, what do you think?
I agree with Loose. I believe it's.
I don't have anything better, so I'm on board. So
Asylum's our answer.
Asylum would be correct for 5 points.
All right. Steal.
I told you Sonny's an idiot. He would never be smart enough to connect the hoop with
So
he would be smart enough. He would be smart enough to throw it as a curveball, though.
So what's the point of the hints?
You know what is going on with the hockey stick?
Keep your stick on the ice. It's a hockey horn for celebration, man.
Okay, very cool.
This is par for
You're
the
not
course.
celebrating much in Minnesota, buddy. But
this is par for the course because Shovel Loudcast usually gets his.
We see how you guys are doing there. All those Viking championship, all those wild champion. Was it the North Stars they used to have there? What do they used to have over there?
The North what?
Yeah. Oh, stop.
Okay.
That's how
So
we
let
say
me-
it. So if you think that's humorous, I can always explain to you that, when people came to this country, they came here and landed in
Sonny,
Plymouth. So we learned the language first.
And
You guys
go
picked up
back
what's
and
left.
listen to the episode with features my friend Zeus. He goes into much more detail on that, on whatever Nevermind episode, I think 24 or 23. Or...
I don't need to fall asleep. So go on.
So
Listen,
the other
you're-
4 clues.
You're boring, is what you're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For those
I'll
playing
be
at home,
nice.
For those playing
Well, I
at
think
home,
you
the other
actually
4.
insulted yourself, is what I'm getting at.
No, I was
Bakko,
talking about
zip it.
listening to that.
I'm going to mute you both.
You can't mute anything.
Oh, this is going to be rough.
Yeah,
You guys don't
this
actually
will last
edit.
a while.
All right,
No.
go ahead.
All right. So for the folks playing at home, the other 4 clues would have been Bruce took his playing to new heights, seemed like he was getting better by the minute. Eric was a monster on this album. His drumming was unique. Gene must not have shown up to all the recording sessions because JB plays bass on a few tracks. And the last clue would have been the 4 colors depicting the 4 members are not copyrighted by anyone. We can use them however we want. Fuck off. Thanks for the feedback. So let's see. The only
Can I
single
ask you
was
a quick
Tears of
question?
Falling.
The Eric's playing is unique. This is probably his boringest drum record. That would have definitely led people to Creatures of the Night, I think. That's like a switcheroo misdirection.
No, he just
Sounds like
I apologize.
we appreciate you not injecting your personal opinion in your clues.
I will try to not do that next time.
Thank you.
White Knights was the clue, right? The White Knights is really what got you there. Because if
What's
it's
the
not
score,
for that,
though?
you
Is
guys
it,
are
what,
stuck.
7-0?
7-0.
Isn't it? You guys
No, we
got
only
3
got
on. Dude,
5
what's
and 2.
wrong with you people? Isn't it 5 and 2?
5 and 2.
I wait,
5
no,
and
we
2.
got
They didn't
2.
get 3
Yeah.
the last
No,
time?
they got
Here
2.
we go.
Oh,
We'll take it,
okay.
though. We'll take
We're
it.
using the patented Shout It Out Loudcast scoring system for tonight's game.
I could have sworn it was 3. But good. All right.
All right.
7-0.
So for the grown up Cobras here, this one's a person. So somebody connected to the Kiss family tree.
Oh, fuck.
For 10 points.
You guys just
Many
want to say
people-
Rachel Gordon out of the bat?
So again, person, just anybody that has something to do with period.
That's right.
In their history.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. For 10 points, not many people know this, but I was born in Providence, Rhode Island.
Steve, are we putting that down?
I got this.
The one in Rhode
You
Island?
do. You've got it.
I'm a 90%.
Really? You want to do one more clue to reinforce your Rhode Island knowledge?
Absolutely, because now I think I'm wrong. I think I'm thinking of a gentleman from Connecticut. Carry on.
Okay.
That whole area
not-
is just like a big mush, the
Yeah.
whole New England area. So
Okay. For 9 points, I know the real. For 9 points, I know the real Wonder Woman personally. Spent several months with her.
Linda Carter?
So we got Rhode Island and New Linda Carter.
and the cat.
I'm glad all of you think that
He
the
just
real
said
Wonder Woman
it
is
could have
Linda
said
Carter.
Gal Gadot.
It's not fucking Linda Carter. Get the fuck out of here.
Why? Who's the real Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Hot
who's a real
chick
Wonder
that is
Woman?
a now. Woo.
No.
Oh, you
she's
think
hot.
it's somebody recent?
She's
Okay.
hot. She's not the real Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just said Wonder Woman. So
Because they are real.
They're
But
real people. She's a
Yeah.
real person.
What's her name?
I'm
the new-
sorry.
The new
I'll
one?
take
Gal
Gal
Gadot.
Gadot.
Gil
Got
July?
it. Whatever the
Yeah.
fuck her name is.
Gal Gadot. She's hot.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Anyways, go ahead, Sonny.
All right. So you guys, next clue. All right. For 8 points, I have a love-hate relationship with the Catman.
So that is
Sounds like-
everybody except for you guys. Okay.
Sounds like Gene Simmons, but
Linda Carter.
but Gene was born in Israel, dipshit.
There is dissension
Good
in the
point.
ranks.
We
You're
should have
taking
just had
notes. I'm
6
impressed.
individual teams there.
I like it.
Well, he's only said it about 100 million times, though. Jim.
Yeah, has he ever mentioned that?
Rhode Island,
Oh,
Linda
wow.
Carter. Rhode Island, Wonder Woman. Doesn't like Catman. Anybody? I got nothing.
I mean, possibly Ace, but I think I know he grew up in the Bronx, but I'm not sure that.
to be clear, this doesn't have to be an actual member of Kiss.
Is that correct, Sonny?
That is correct.
Okay.
So that's a good point. I'm
Okay,
sorry
so-
about the Israel crack, by the way, buddy. We'll make it up in a couple weeks here.
All right. So next, is that what you guys are saying here? All right.
Next.
Number 7, for 7 points. I helped out with a song that landed in the Iron Eagle movie. If it helps, it's called Road of the Gypsy.
It doesn't help.
Cry of the Gypsy?
It'd be better if that was
Is that when he's driving in the Jeep in the movie before he meets Luke Gossett?
Oh, God. See, there's Murph.
Jason Gedrick.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I got nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
All right. For 6 points, I have a special relationship with all 3 members of the Ronettes.
Special what?
All 3 members of the Ronettes. What?
All right.
This is a Pooni curveball.
I'm gonna throw this out there. What's the oh god, who's the guy that co-wrote many songs on Asylum and he's goddamn, he's got like the mohawk and the
Jean Beauvoir.
I'm only saying this because he seems like a guy that name drops and is around Hollywood and stuff like that. Just throwing it out there for conversation. No,
No,
for future possibility.
I think you might. I have no problem with it, but maybe one more clue.
Yeah. No,
I mean, we have a commanding lead. You know, I mean, it's
Shut up.
It's only 4-0.
Let's keep rolling.
The other
All right.
team sucks.
Hey.
It doesn't matter if we just take random guesses.
Hey, is somebody waiting Steven up there? What's he doing?
There he is. He's Googling the answers.
Again, I challenge you to a duel. Do not
He has
insult
one of
my
those Jason
intelligence.
Becker setups where he like uses his
You're like
eyeball
falling-
to.
You're falling asleep back there, buddy.
I'm thinking.
All right. So for 5 points, you know that song, You Make Me Feel Like Dancing? I co-wrote that.
Telling you,
come on,
some
Murph.
guy like that
Leo
sounds like.
Sayer
That's
sang
Leo
it.
Sayer, but who co-wrote it?
Come on, Murph.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, what? You make me feel like dancing.
Leo
Yeah,
Sayer.
Leo Sayer.
Not away.
Never mind then.
That might be a little early for bleh. One more, and then I'm ready to let loose on the Beauvoir.
Okay, so for 4 points, Ace basically wanted nothing to do with me until he couldn't finish that shitty song called Torpedo Girl.
I guess that's not him then, right? He didn't. He was involved in that, wasn't it?
First of all, let's back up a little bit. Shitty song? What is... Come on, Sonny.
That song rules.
Yes.
I didn't say it was shitty.
Yeah, yes, you did.
He said
This
it correctly.
person said it was shitty.
Oh, okay. It's a direct
I'm going
quote.
back to this is Rachel Gordon. I should have just gone with that right away.
One more clue.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, one more clue.
Yeah.
Yep. Next.
Van Gogh, Price, McMahon, Wharton.
That's easy.
No.
I got it.
I do too. What is it, Jason?
Vinny Poncha.
Correct. I agree.
That would be correct
okay.
for
Yep.
3 points.
Okay.
How did that last clue get you Vinny Poncia?
The opening track on Unmasked is one of the co-writers of what was it? Is That You? Is the last name is McMahon.
Okay.
That's not exactly how it was supposed to come off
Is that
because that last clue. Yeah.
Will the horn play, please?
What is that?
I apologize.
It's supposed to be the goal horn in
Hey,
hockey.
apologize. Don't be a
Doesn't
fucking
sound like
bitch. Jesus Christ, having some fun here. It's a hockey horn. Yeah.
Go ahead,
It
Pooni.
doesn't come in.
So
Yeah,
the last two songs
because
would
I
have
don't
been
want to embarrass my co-host. Jesus Christ.
No, I
The
just
last
go ahead. Sorry.
the last 2 clues would have been I co-wrote songs on Hot in the Shade, but for some reason people keep forgetting that. And the last clue would have been I sure know something about Peter. He can't really play drums. So the way this all comes around, he produced the album Portrait for Linda Carter. He did have a co-write on a song on Iron Eagle. He co-wrote 3 of the songs on the Only Ronettes album. He did co-write that song with Leo Sayer. He co-wrote Torpedo Girl. And the Van Gogh, Price, McMahon,
All
Wharton
Vince.
was supposed to be all Vince's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, gotcha.
How great it would be if there was somebody who worked with Kiss, fucked Gal Gadot, and worked with Linda Carter, or
fuck them both.
The whole Wonder Woman thing would have been like this super rouge, and I don't know. I live in a world.
All right, so the score is 10-0.
Yeah, all right.
I want to do a halfway.
We got more than 2 points there, didn't we?
Yeah, you got 3 there. It's 10-0.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
See, he got me fucked up on the 8. We were at 7.
Yeah. But Sonny, just already before the even end, the fact that you have come up with these insane clues, my God!
And
I listen to the Jeopardies and all this stuff like that. It's amazing. I don't understand how your mind works with the numbers and all this crap, but wow.
I will say so far these clues are much better than Kiss Clues Volume 1.
We got 0 points.
Yeah, but who cares? The clues are a little bit more interesting though.
Look at Sonny's dying laughing.
The question
he's made it easier and we have 0 points.
I didn't say easier. I said they're a little bit more interesting to talk about. The other ones were like this person's middle name, if you add up the letters, it's the birth month when their mother was,
the numbers.
Yeah, I love the numbers.
I love he said hoopla. Paul jumped through the hoop, and I'm sitting here with a stone face going, oh, yeah, he did. That was probably a pretty good clue. I should have done that.
I gave you way too much credit on that.
He's way too dumb to do that. It's not enough.
Way too much credit for Pooni on that one.
All right, brother.
All right.
This is where we come in and we go right off the top, Tom, and take 10.
Number 10, do it.
All right. So this is a band. Okay, so remember, it can be any band connected to Kiss via a Kiss member in the band for a period of time, past or present.
Black and
Kiss.
So for 10 points, we had a shot to win a Grammy for best rock. Okay, we had a shot to win a Grammy for best hard rock performance, but 2 old fucks won instead.
That's the year that Jethro Tull won, I'm assuming. Are they old fucks? Is it 2 people in that band?
Yep. I'm trying to
definitely
think.
A flute.
That was the year that was the famous year when everybody thought Metallica was going to run away with the award, but Jethro Tull won.
That was for Injustice for All, right?
I think it was for the song One. I think that was that. But anyways, I can't think of any other art. So
I thought that was for album.
If this is where we're looking at, this is 88, 89 because Injustice for All came out in 88. But anyways, go ahead. Next clue.
All right. So remember, we're looking for a band for 9 points in 1998. Our bass player was voted the best bassist in the Metal Edge Reader's Choice Awards.
Oh, man. And this is connected to Kiss?
So it's got to be... Okay, so I remember those magazines because like an idiot, I used to buy them all the time. Around that time, popular bassist, the one that immediately comes to my head is Nikki Sixx.
Yeah, but not in 98. He wouldn't have been voted best bass player in 98. Motley Crue wasn't doing anything.
This was 98, 88.
He said 98.
1998?
Yeah. So
I don't know. I stopped listening to that music after 91.
See, the only thing, I'm thinking,
after
98,
grunge came in, I forgot.
I can't believe Metal Edge was still around in 98.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Metal Edge. I'm thinking the only band that had a bass player with any name around that time would be like Rex Brown from like Pantera, but nobody in Pantera is like remotely connected to. All right, next clue.
For 8 points, we released 2 albums in 2003. The first one sold over 100,000 copies. The second one went gold.
$2003?
It's not Jesus Chrysler.
All right. I'm getting close here, but not close enough. Go ahead.
For 7 points, when we were looking for drummers to help us out, Ainsley Dunbar had a solid shot, but he just didn't fit in.
Oh, God damn it.
Very
the pain. The pain.
I'm still back on this 2003 releasing 2 albums, one that went gold.
I'm stuck with what basis is popular.
Yeah, 1998. And Metal Edge. Metal Edge doesn't do like
but you also got to include
music.
the fact that they lost to Well, maybe somebody else won those kind of awards.
Maybe, all right.
And we're fixated on the wrong.
I think I got it. I just don't get the Kiss connection yet.
But see, it's funny now that he's saying two old guys. I'm wondering if they're referring to like Steely Dan when they were in like a rock performance. Like
that's what I was thinking of, Tommy, originally.
Yeah. All right, next clue.
For 6 points, when our top 10 hit single peaked on the charts in 1990, the number one song in the country was "Nothing Compares to You" by Sinead O'Connor.
That was late spring '90.
Okay, so they had a song that was in the
Sinead O'Connor expert.
They had a song that was popular in 1990, and their bass player won Best Bassist in '98, and they had a gold record in 2003.
That is correct.
But they released 2 albums. Never mind.
So I'm assuming it means something like an opening act.
Gold in the United States?
You're talking about a long career with a popular long career. You're talking accolades for a band member and gold records.
Sonny, can you read that one again, please?
The last one?
Yes.
When our top 10 hit single peaked on the charts in 1990, the number one song was "Nothing Compares to You."
Okay. No, not 2003. I was going to say Skid Row, but they didn't have a gold record in 2003.
They had 2 more than that for singles.
What do you mean?
Like I thought a couple of their songs went high. Like,
no, but he said
18 in Life, or their only top 10.
No, but I'm going back to the fact that this band had a gold record in 2003.
That ain't Skid Row.
No, that's what I'm saying.
This is what's throwing me off because I can't think of any hair band that would have opened for them getting a gold record in 2003.
That's exactly. That's an interesting career.
The only
arc.
band I could think of that could do that still at that age, at that level, would be Bon Jovi. And Bon Jovi doesn't have just one top 10 hit. So now I'm going to grunge. Who had an album? Who opened up for them? That's grunge. So I'm going down the line. I would start thinking Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, but no grunge.
2 albums.
Nope. But no grunge band. No grunge wasn't around in 1990 when this band had a top 10 hit.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had. You're right.
Right.
It's too early for them.
Right. All right. Next clue.
For 5 points, on August 5th, 2006, a crazed group of fans protested in front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland to get us enshrined. When the 2000 inductees were announced, we still weren't chosen.
If they don't get it, I got it.
That's like every band.
All right. I'm thinking Cheap Trick. A band that had a really long.
No way they've had one top 10 hit.
No. He didn't say. No, he didn't say. He didn't say it was only one top 10 hit. He said they had a top 10 hit in 1990.
Okay, I thought it was something along the lines that they're one.
And if I recall correctly, didn't they have? But then again, Cheap Trick wouldn't be in Metal Edge magazine,
right?
And who the fuck is their bassist? That pretty looking guy.
This is.
I no longer think I have it.
This is. There are so many things that aren't adding up here. All right, next one.
For 4 points, Eric Singer has co-written one song for us. It wasn't exactly a charting hit.
This is killing me. God damn it.
Okay. Eric Singer. Okay, he played with Alice Cooper, but Alice Cooper didn't have a top 10 hit in 1990.
He could have with that song Poison.
Not top 10, though.
That song went high.
Yeah.
What other numbers would? What other clues would his be with Poison? I don't think Alice Cooper fans were protesting him in the Hall of Fame. I'll tell you that.
Oh, and did Alice Cooper have a gold record in 2003? No. All right, next. This is going to kill me right now. I'm so annoyed. Go ahead.
All right, for 3 points. We are one of the few groups that Adam Lambert has sang with on stage.
All right. Well, it's not Queen because Queen... Well, wait a minute. They could have put out 2 records in 2003 after... Yeah, but what would be the Queen connection with Kiss?
Freddie Mercury died in 1990. Maybe they could release something.
No, he died the same day as Eric Carr.
Yeah, he died the same day as Eric Carr, which was 1990. I'm sorry, that's right, 91. Fuck.
Can I be a pussy magnet like Freddie Mercury?
All right, next one. We were gung ho for big points here. Now we're down to 2.
For 2 points. 2 of the band members take credit for making the logo. We aren't sure if that's accurate or not.
Dude, we don't know enough about other shitty bands to win these games. We don't.
I know. All right, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go all the way down to 1 point. We're gonna go down to.
We need like
the 1
part
point.
of the hell
So
guys on this.
We're
team.
going to
listen to this one close.
1 point.
Okay,
Sucks.
you ready? Coronavirus. Whatever. We've been masked up for a while now.
Oh man,
I've heard that comment.
now the metal edge thing is kind of making a point. And are we talking about Slipknot?
1990 though?
Oh no, 1990. No, wait. That wasn't
Top 10 hit?
No, you're right. 1990. They didn't have a top 10 hit. I'm thinking of. I'm going back to Metal Edge Gold Records in 2003.
Think of a popular bassist.
Dude, we can't even get this on the last clue. We've been masked up for a while.
Unmasked.
This is
masked.
horrible. Now I'm embarrassed, but that's okay. I don't know.
Guys, might as well take a guess because it was
What's the last clue? Say it again.
Coronavirus, whatever. We've been masked up for a while now.
That's why I said Slipknot, but they weren't around in 1990.
Oh, what's the? I'm like war. Who wears a mask or something over their face or a helmet or something that could have had a hit or makeup or something? The fucking Teletubbies? I don't know.
I don't know. I got nothing.
They'll guess something, right?
Yeah, got to guess something.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers would be incorrect. Growin Up Cobras, do you want to take a guess? Because you got nothing to lose.
What do you think, guys? I'm actually kind of leaning the Gore way. A bunch of none of the hints all line up together. I know I heard that fucking comment though. I remember when I said it, my eyes rolled like, oh, that's clever way to man.
Can we clarify what you said again, Sonny?
Yeah.
Here's the thing I'm confused about. Like you said, they had in 1990 they had a hit album or single top 10.
Single. They had a top 10 hit single.
Top 10 hit single.
What chart?
A Billboard.
Billboard.
Regular Billboard.
Billboard has
100.
fucking
100.
Hot 100. I always talk Hot 100.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Top 10.
98 bass player. 2006 protest to get into the Hall of Fame. 2003 2 albums released. One went gold.
One went gold. 98 Metal Edge magazine bass player of the year. Like I can't.
I go the only
I'm hung up on the Ansley Denbar thing. I've heard that.
Can I guess this?
That's actually a good
Hurry up
one.
and guess something.
Okay,
so I
go
can
there.
guess.
Sonny, don't give the answer away because Zeus might have another guess, even though it won't count. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, guys, you want to take a guess?
Where are you going, Steven?
What? Quiet
Riot. But who?
I mean,
that band?
It doesn't make sense. I was going to say Iron Maiden with Steve Harris, but that doesn't make sense because
I'm
the
leaning
albums
towards
and the top 10 hit.
I'm leaning towards like Winger or Slaughter or something like that.
Masked up though.
I don't
make sense for the mask or anything like that.
When they posted that, he did some picture that kind of tied into something.
Dude, keep in mind, it's a band, and you guys are going with bands. That's good.
Right.
That had a Kiss member in it, past or present. And there was never a Kiss member in fucking Iron Maiden.
Oh,
I could say that right.
So here's the thing where I get stuck on. I did have one idea of Alice Cooper because 1990 that song Poison, maybe
that's what Zeus was thinking too.
But then a bass player who's a really notable
Winger was in his bass.
I think we go with Alice Cooper. What do you think, Steven?
Wait a minute, I thought you already guessed. No,
I don't have anything better.
They didn't guess yet.
I don't have anything better, so go for it.
Alice Cooper.
So Alice Cooper's incorrect. So
hold on. Wait, Zeus had a guess.
No, I'm wrong. I was going to say Iron Maiden, but even
okay.
that, I'm like, wait a minute, it doesn't fit top 10.
All right, go ahead,
Okay.
Sonny. What is it?
The answer is Kiss.
I said that. I texted him as a joke. I thought that was gonna.
Let me help you. They had a shot to win Best Hard Rock Performance in 1999. Page and Plant won. The two albums they released in 2003, Symphony Alive 4 and Millennium Collection, The Best of Kiss.
All right.
Angelique Dunbar.
To open for Kiss for some reason.
Are you
Angelique Dunbar
serious?
Yeah, and I
was
said
supposed
Kiss.
to be on
Didn't I
the
say it
God
as a
Gave
joke,
Rockin'.
Kiss?
Yeah, as a joke.
Yeah.
I had Kiss
Angelique
too,
Dunbar.
but I like early on I was like, this is Kiss, but I was like, well, wait, no, isn't it supposed to be? For some reason, I thought it had to be someone who opened for Kiss.
No.
Typical fucking Pooni.
Angelique Dunbar was asked to do God Gave Rock and Roll to You, but then, of course, Eric wanted to do it. Forever was the top 10 single I was talking about.
It was.
There you go,
Of course,
Steven.
it was on American Idol, and Adam Lambert, he played with them. The only singer song is Back to the Stone Age.
The way
That's it.
the way you started this was you were saying that
The old Sonny switcheroo.
something to do with Kiss. Not
This is the-
it could be Kiss.
This is the
I said
ultimate
it could be a
switcheroo.
band.
Oh, no. I'll tell you right now, Sonny, this week's poll is going to be, did Sonny fuck up on the Kiss question? But that's why we love you.
Oh, my God.
I want to hear either Tom or Zeus do your phrase about when you get really upset with them. What do you say for him to do during the show? Just show him. There's the door or whatever. What do you say?
That's weird. Jericho usually says, eat a dick.
Oh, eat a dick.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Jericho. All right. So, Growing Up Cobras, you ready? You're next here.
All right.
This one is a song. So, this is a Kiss song that released on a Kiss studio album.
Forever.
Okay. All right. You're going to love clue number 10. Paul plays rhythm guitar on the track.
Okay. All right.
Fucking Pooni, you're fired.
So we'll say
Hey,
next.
that does knock out some of the songs. I'm telling you.
Okay.
All right. For 9 points, unless the release police want to correct me, this was the fourth single released in the month of February in Kiss's entire career.
Oh my God, it's a random. So February.
Yeah, hold on.
It was the fourth. What again?
Say that one more time.
So unless the release police want to correct me, this was the fourth single released in the month of February in Kiss's entire career.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to try to milk through that next. What about you guys?
Yeah.
Next.
So for 8 points, the single only charted in Germany, and it peaked at number 71 there.
Ooh, nice.
A big hit.
Well, hold on. You want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm good with next. Yeah.
Okay, so for 7 points, it's the first song on side 2 of its album, but normally it's not considered the best song on that side.
It's the first song.
And it's a single.
It's the first song on side 2 of its album, but it's not normally considered the best song on that side.
All right, so let's think of somewhere. The reason I was saying to pause on the Germany stuff is let's think like, what was the first song on the side 2 of Unmasked? Wasn't it like?
I think Unmasked is shit. Yeah, it just is.
I'm just saying that there's some weird times where like they would do okay somewhere else.
I was going with Flamin' Youth because Hitler Youth, but
okay. I'm gonna say no on that. I apologize. This is my go-to.
Apologize for yourself, prick.
It's right. No, going back to that. What is the first song on second side of Unmasked?
Tomorrow.
Okay, so I think that was some type of single, ish, maybe. If the Germans love, talking about the next day. So,
read that clue again, Sonny.
It's the first song on side 2 of its album, but it's normally not considered the best song on that side.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, hold on. This is the supposed to be guess the album? Is that what it is, or guess the song?
No, it's guess the song.
I'm going to say it's you wanted the best, you got the best. Psycho Circus that was released as a single, and look at this. This is Pooni's thing. Come on.
When did Psycho Circus come out as the actual album? Was that like fall?
It came out, I'm going to say fall, and then they just threw that bullshit song out there to try to get it to chart. It never charted here. So it's right there. Everything is there from Pooni's description. It's like the hoopla. This is the hoopla that he missed, and he knocked it out of the park in this one. It's right there.
Wait a minute.
Do you want to go for the home run here, or do you
do it? Do it.
Listen,
oh my God.
Do it.
Come on,
it's not considered the best. It's not considered the best song, and that song starts off side 2. It's right there.
Listen to reason.
That's not your place.
You will know. You mark this day. This is the day that we lost points. You just remember that when we go next.
Because Tommy's favorite song is the best song on that album.
I just want to hear Steven talk, if that's all right.
Yeah,
just
listen to reason.
On, Tom.
We're already ahead of the game. We got nothing to lose if we let it go.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
That's not Jeopardy. They don't take the points away. I mean,
The best song on that album is Tom's favorite song. I Pledge Allegiance.
Pooni, what?
It says it's not
correct?
considered. It's not considered the best song.
I know, because as
first.
Tom would say, I Pledge Allegiance is the best song.
Absolutely.
Pooni, what's the point value right now?
7.
And what's the overall
Go
score?
to the next.
Dude, you know we're not gonna get it.
So,
we suck at these games. You know that.
Just say next, guys. Please, I'm asking you to go next to reinforce that that was the right answer. Please.
Next.
Okay.
If it helps, this song is on the box set released in 2001.
It does not help.
I think that song was on there.
Dude, guess.
I was just gonna say that may have thrown your thing for a curveball there.
Yeah, that was a good lead, but I can't. Fuck, it might be on there. Who goddamn knows? They really only worst box set.
I don't think I'm not even sure it was.
No.
Next.
You know what we should do? Release a box set that's not for the diehards, but for Oprah. Oprah might want a nice overview of Kiss. Yeah, here you go, Oprah.
All right, so for 5 points, personally, I think wrestling's hella stupid, but the Stud Stable used this song as their entrance song in the late 80s.
Fuck. Late 80s? Oh my God, now
late 80s?
All right, so now I'm going to go back and go, it was a single, and it was the first song in side 2. Used in late 80s, A Million to One.
Zeus, are you connecting any dots with this, Zeus?
Yeah,
late
they all
80s.
contradict each other.
Exactly. That's my problem.
Starts off side 2.
The wrestler used it in the late 80s. It could have been released in fucking 1698 for all we know, but
that is true.
Did I Love It Loud do so bad that it never charted anywhere here? Only in Germany?
I think it's I Love It Loud. What were the other clues again? We got a second release in February. That jives time-wise because that record was released in October.
But
no, that was the debut single. That was the lead single.
Who was the wrestling again?
Stud Stable.
It's not I Love It Loud. I Love It Loud was the lead single on Creatures.
So it didn't come out in
It would not have been February. Absolutely not.
Okay.
That would have been like September, October.
And still, where are we going with the whole best? Is there some kind of other, besides my guess, is there anything that has best or some kind of connection there as far
as what's the clue again, Sonny, with best?
Yeah.
It's the first song on side 2 of its album, but it's not normally considered the best song on that side.
Okay.
Best is one letter away from Beth.
Oh, Jesus.
Back to my flaming youth conspiracy.
I don't think that's being used by a wrestler, though.
Yeah.
not
intro
Beth.
Song.
Flaming Youth is the song.
No wrestler is coming out.
Be the best song.
No wrestler is coming out to Flaming Youth. It's not happening.
If you're gonna come out, there really is no better song to come out to.
Actually, that's a good point. If you're gonna come out, that's a good song.
That's true.
When was the single released?
Dude, dumb it down. That joke is too clever.
When?
Not on our
that was one of the clues. When was it released?
February.
Yeah.
Just the month, but not. We don't know the year, and it's the first song on side 2. What's shit? Let me just hammer through this. So,
not considered the best. There's something with that.
Love Gun.
No,
that wouldn't have been February anyway. Yeah, You count all the fucking solo albums too, or they only did.
Yeah.
None of them would have had February singles. Shit. You might be onto something with this Tomorrow thing, but I don't know. Oh wait, we ruled out Tomorrow for a reason, didn't we?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's got to be a rock. I don't see any wrestler coming out to Tomorrow either.
I'm not going to be good today. I'm getting my ass kicked today, but tomorrow, I'll be real good.
That's right. Yeah, it's man. All right,
come back tomorrow,
Steven, do you got something, or you want to say next?
I think we're back to you wanted the best. Wait, no, late.
Yeah,
80s.
but can't because it said late 80s.
Fuck. Next. Yeah.
Next. All right. So for 4 points, this song, Love Theme from Kiss, Finale from The Elder, and Back to the Stone Age all have something in common.
All right. Do the three again. Love Theme,
Finale from The Elder, Back to the Stone Age, and this song all have something in common.
They're probably all like the exact same length or something mundane like that. Pooni.
Or in Pooni's.
They're probably all like 3 minutes and 22 seconds long.
Pooni's going to say
end
they
in a
all
3.
suck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, next.
Okay, for 3 points. This song was nominated for an MTV Video Music Award for Best Cinematography, but it did not win.
This is a Kiss song?
Kiss song.
So it's got to be later. It's got to be after. It's got to be mid 80s to late 80s.
I'm going with is it Thrills in the Night or Under the Gun? Which one? Thrills in the Night was never actually really released as a video.
No.
Yeah, they had a video for it.
So,
no, did it actually like was one of those like lost gems that like
it was like concert footage. Remember?
But it was an actual MTV video.
Yeah,
it was actually nominated for Best Cinematography.
Well, I'm not saying that.
That's
that'd
right.
be the answer. But they did a video for Thrills in the Night.
Yeah, what the?
It's like a concert video. It's terrible.
I mean, it's bad cinematography. That again, the wrestler thing that makes it like.
Who's walking?
It's a
Thrills in the Night. Thrills in the Night.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. Woo!
That's right.
Passion taken.
That's not good. The second song.
$1,000,000 to 1.
You think it's off of Lick It Up?
I can't.
And remember, it's the
I don't
first
have
song.
a better pick.
First song on the second side.
Second side. There you go. I just
First
want
song
to
on the second side.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's fucking. I got it. It's got to be All Hell's Break. Wait, cinematography.
Yeah.
I'm thinking All Hell's Breaking Loose, guys.
Well, then you got that. You got a wrestler coming out. Here's this guy. All Hell's Breaking Loose.
Where you didn't have to do a whole lot to really kind of be cutting edge.
Nope. I'm going to go with you because that was released as a single. It didn't chart here. That's a good thing for a wrestler. Hold on. Let me think of anything else. But wait, hold on. Love Theme, Finale, and Stone Age. What the hell does that have to do? Oh, hold on. Does there 4 co-writers on Love Theme from Kiss?
Oh,
there's 4 co-writers. I'm thinking of Pooni deep dive here. So numbers.
We got it.
Is that it?
Yes, agreed.
Okay, let's do it. All Hell's Breaking Loose. Team?
All Hell's Breaking Loose is correct for 3 points.
What was the best thing then? Was this just a silly phrase?
I knew it from the wrestling.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting to that. So let me give you the last 2 clues. For 2 points, it would have been 879 days later, Walk This Way was released, and Paul was jealous. And then
I have made that claim for years.
And then the last clue would have been, these 4 men are not what you would call handsome men. Okay. So let's see. Think about the song on side 2 for Lick It Up.
Yeah, because to me, that's just like, Zeus, Steven, Pooni, and Murph.
So side 2 on Lick It Up is $1,000,000 to 1, Fits Like a Glove, Dance All Over Your Face, and On the 8th Day. All Hell's Breaking Loose is normally not considered the best song on that side. That's what I was trying to say.
By who?
Again, personal opinion injected in these clues.
I don't know.
I agree, LC.
Put that on the poll, and I guarantee you it doesn't win.
Wasn't a pun.
There's your
Personal opinion.
fucking poll. We're going to do that goddamn poll.
But LC did get that. Love Theme from Kiss, Finale, and Back to the Stone Age, and All Hell's Breaking Loose are the only 4 songs where all 4 members get a call right.
The most amazing thing about this whole clue is the fact that it took 4 people to write the back from the stone.
That's a good point.
I'm just upset that you just gave a gushing review to LC, and I got the fucking song.
I apologize.
Well done, Bakko.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
again, do not
the
slight.
right answer I got.
All right, I dare you guys to tell me what the score is.
A lot to a little. It's a lot to nothing.
13 nothing.
13 nothing. See, it's kind of like when I play Jeopardy. My goal is to finish with 0. So let's go.
Well, this clue is going to help you with that.
What's
so
the
this
category?
is a person. This is a person.
Oh, great. Here we go.
All right. So for 10 points, I was born on the 121st day of the year, and Ray Parker Jr. was born on the same day 15 years earlier.
Here we go.
Typical
Why does that
Pooni
matter?
clue.
All right,
when
hold
Ray
on.
Parker Jr. was born.
Typical Pooni clue. Go ahead. Next one.
Hey, wait a sec. Was it a leap year?
Okay, Murph.
Was
you know
it a
that.
leap year?
Was it a leap year? I don't know. All right. For 9 points, I helped out Third Eye Blind in 1999 when they released the album Blue.
Next.
That album probably blew too, but
Next.
Okay.
Yep.
For 8 points, I wrote a monthly column for a magazine for a while. No, it was not Time or National Geographic.
And I missed what the category was.
Person.
A person.
Okay.
What was
Just
the first
related
clue?
or
First clue was I was born on the 121st day of the year, and Ray Parker Jr. was born on the same day 15 years earlier.
Well, that's not Carmine Apiece then.
Next.
Well, he did write an article. I remember he
I like
used to
that one.
write from in like Circus or something, I think.
he wrote a what? Zeus?
He used to write an article for Circus. Or what's the other one?
Article.
What's the other
There we
one?
go.
Metal Edge?
Hit parader.
He did. I know. I remember he used
No,
to.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, like obviously it's not him because he's fucking older than everybody.
Yeah.
Times 2.
All right.
All right. For 7 points, I was in a dentist's waiting room when my life changed.
Oh, here we. See, I thought the whole game was going to be these kinds of ridiculous clues.
What, he had a tooth pulled and now he can whistle through his mouth? or something?
It's Louis Rocco.
Here we go.
I got tooth decay. Ah! Next.
Mr. Rocco, Mr. Louis Rocco.
For 6 points, I studied journalism at Memphis State University. My parents had just divorced, and my mom and I were living nearby.
Rachel Gordon.
Next.
All right, for 5 points, 1997 was a good year for me. Both Dennis Rodman and I shared the limelight for a minute.
Eddie Vedder.
This Rodman.
The fucking leader from North Korea. What's his name?
94?
Next.
Kim Un, whatever his fucking name is.
Good thing it's not Kyle.
Who?
For 4 points, have you ever seen the movie Who's Your Daddy? I show my bare chest about 45 minutes in. It's not hairy like Paul's.
Carrie Stevens.
I never saw that movie. Murph? No.
His wife?
I'm
What's
just
her name?
sharing you guys doing Arnold impersonations now. Who's your
Who's
daddy? And what does he do?
Shannon Tweed? Who else has showed their tits?
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie, so I don't know.
What's it called?
But this is
Who's your
someone
daddy?
that
Who's your daddy?
What's that one about?
I don't know.
About
Who's your
daddies
daddy?
from the great state of Indiana.
Exactly. There you go. There was the easy joke.
No, who's your dad? Nice. All right, next one.
What does he do?
Okay, so for 3 points, many people believe I'm hotter than Donna Dixon.
Oh, that's a good clue.
I'm not one of those people. This is not personal preference.
It sounds like it is.
How is this not Carrie? Have any of these cross her out?
Sonny, you said that this person shares the same birthday as Ray Parker, who was born 15 years later.
Ray who?
15 years earlier.
15 years
Ray Parker
earlier.
Jr.'s older.
Ray Parker's older.
We're talking about Ray Parker.
Yeah. So Ray Parker.
Parker.
Parker. Okay.
Dude, who else would it be?
I don't have anything connected.
Has anything crossed her out?
No, but there's nothing that's said that's Carrie.
Someone show their tits in a fucking movie. Who else would be around Kiss doing that?
You're assuming that that's
Shannon Tweed.
You're assuming that clue refers to somebody showing their
I
tits.
don't know who's your daddy came out.
I don't either.
What is that about?
I don't know.
It's about.
I would say Carrie Stevens. I would say Carrie.
This is why we get 0 points every game we play.
Just go with Carrie.
Do it, Zeus. Pick it.
Why am I picking it?
Because you think it.
I just threw it out there. I have no clue.
Neither do I.
I'm making the call. Carrie Stevens.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Carrie Stevens is correct.
Oh!
All right.
3 points. All right. So
we're not shut out
on the board.
All right.
So the last 2 clues would have been my first television appearance was on the soap opera Days of Our Lives, which was in '92, by the way. And then the last clue would have been foxes are hotter and cuter than kitty cats. Okay. So she was born 5/1/69, 15 years. She was in the Third Eye Blind video Never Let You Go. She wrote a monthly column for Hot Moms Club. She was spotted by a Hollywood agent at the dentist's office. She was Playmate of the Month in June '97, and Rodman was in the same damn magazine.
Oh, yeah.
You said 94 when you mentioned the question.
No, I said
97.
No, you said 94.
He said 97.
So there you go. All right. It's 13-3.
Yeah, we're on the board.
Oh.
All right.
Man, I didn't know this was going to be hard work. All right. Growing Up Cobras, yours is a person on the Kiss family tree here. All right. For 10 points, the number 1 song in the U.S. on the day I was born was Save the Last Dance for Me by the Drifters.
Oh, boy. Oldie. Okay.
Next.
Yeah, next. Yeah.
For 9 points, my given full name is 22 letters long.
Jesus.
Oh, my God. Again with this number crap.
Again with the numbers. He loves the numbers.
His full name in okay, 22.
His given full name, 22 letters.
Okay. How many letters are in Eat a Bag of Dicks?
Eat a Bag of Dicks. Are there you counting middle name in there?
Yes.
Oh.
Full given name.
So it's a Bill Schwarzenberg a coin. That 22? He's old.
Next.
Okay, for 8 points.
He's dead.
Are we going next?
Yes.
Okay. For 8 points, my mom was a classically trained violinist and singer. I have tried singing. Violin's too hard.
It's not your place.
And the Drifters, so that would be like a 50s song guy. So
right.
So he would be probably a little older than the members of Kiss. The person would be a little older than someone in Kiss. What's we're talking 49 Gene Paul 49 50. So
he might even be younger.
I think they're younger than Kiss is what I'm getting
right.
at. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Not a lot, but
Yep.
I'm good with next if you guys want to keep going. So
I'm next.
All right. So for 7 points, I joined a band called Shake the Faith and released an album called America the Violent in 1994.
The Faith.
Man, and I own that record.
I have the picture disc record store day version.
I waited in line for 3 hours. It was gone.
Yeah.
You, Steven?
No. Can you go back over the clues though?
Yeah, number one song on the day I was born was Save the Last Dance for me. My given full name is 22 letters long. Mom was a violinist and a singer. I've tried singing, don't like violin. Joined a band called Shake the Faith and released an album called America the Violent in 1994.
Okay, and this is a person, correct?
It is a person.
Okay.
Doesn't like the violin. That seems like that's
No, I have a suspicion because I did hear or read that this person's mom was a singer and a violinist, but I can't remember whether she played piano or was a violinist.
Say it.
No. Next.
Say it. Say it.
One more.
I'm waiting. I'm holding it on.
For 6 points. I provided backing vocals on the Loverboy album, Lovin' Every Minute of It. I just happened to be around that day.
All right, who didn't fucking do? But I was on that record.
I do have a guess.
All right,
so blows.
I knew Loverboy would bring you up.
Do it.
What do you got, Steven? What do you think it is?
I think it's Tommy Thayer.
All right, I'm okay with that.
You guys going with that?
You guys good with that?
Yep.
Tommy Thayer.
Yep. Tommy Thayer is correct for 6
Amazing.
points.
Good guess. Nice try.
The rest of the clues.
Well
Good
done,
job, Steven.
Well done.
That right there is
Yeah,
the.
see, they have Steven. What do we got, Murph?
Oh, here we
Hey,
go.
Murph knew about White Knights, though.
Here it is again. Like I Neil, all hell's breaking loose, and he wants all the goddamn credit because it has his name in the title. And he's like, "Way to go, Steven! You're my favorite team member. I hate Bakko." Oh God! We are not having pizza together in Nashville. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
so the rest of the clues were I co-wrote a song called Blind Faith for the shitty movie called Bad Channels in '92. Martha Quinn was in the movie.
Oh, you know who else was in that? Ron Keel, favorite guest of the Cobras Fire podcast.
Ooh.
Okay, shameless plug there.
The rock and roll cowboy?
Yeah, no, metal cowboy.
Oh,
jackass.
whatever. Sorry.
Head out of your butt there.
Sorry.
The 4 point clue was in 1984. I worked with a producer that worked on Love at First Sing just a few months earlier. All our album didn't do that well. In 2007, I visited the Marines of Camp Pendleton, played a few songs. It was aired on A&E, on Gene's Family Jewels. Number 2 would have been I donate all my royalties from my signature Hughes and Kettner amp to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. And the last clue would have been my first real band was inducted into Oregon Music Hall of Fame in 2010.
I would have got it at that one.
Oregon. Let's do that again.
For sure. So, by the way,
that one that would have landed it for me.
His full given name is Thomas Cunningham Thayer.
Cunningham.
All right.
Know. My name is Richie Cunningham.
All right, so it's 19-3. Right.
All right, we're getting close. We need a few big ones.
We were better off not getting those 3 points.
Oh,
I know. I wanted to be shut
out. Loudcast. You are going to love this one.
Oh boy!
So this category is event.
All right, but how many questions are left?
2.
Okay.
All right, we gotta get this.
We got a lot of losses.
An event is any major event in history. Now, major is relative. All right.
Especially when you're determining what's major.
Hey, to tie, we got to get 8. Right?
Okay.
Nothing less than 8. So here we go.
That ain't gonna happen.
I know. And they get 16, right? And they get 0.
You know you lose by 16, right?
Shut your mouth.
And you only have one question left.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was
the
each.
other questions for them.
Never mind. I thought it was each.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
For 10 points. Steve Gerber has said that a lot of the final ideas was his doing for this event.
The fuck is Steve Gerber?
Think baby food company.
No.
He's a guy I work with.
Next.
Steve.
For 9 points. February 21st is a very important date for this event.
Is that when they showed up on the Grammys?
I don't know.
Murph.
9 points.
I read me the first question again.
The Grammys in February?
The first clue was Steve Gerber has a lot to do with the final ideas. And the last clue was February 21st is a very important date for this event.
Yeah, but it's not going to always be February 21st.
No, I'm just saying that. Yeah, the Grammys used to be in February.
All right, let's do one more because we'll try to guess at 8.
So for 8 points, Sean Delaney absolutely hated the original idea.
Nope.
Helped form the new idea that actually came to life.
Hated the original idea. Okay, Sean Delaney
helped form the new thing.
Sean Delaney hated the original idea of the solo albums.
In February is when they came out. So what is it again? It's an event.
It's an event.
It's an event.
There you go. That's as good as any.
I know Sean Delaney hated the original idea of the solo albums. And they came out in February. Wait, did they come out in February or September?
Yeah, I think you're right. September 18th. Along with like 50 other albums by theirs.
But February 21st. And that's Steve Gerber. We would have known that name if he had anything to do with the solo albums. I don't know that name. All right, next one. We're just going to throw caution.
Whoa, hold on.
All right.
Go back again. What was the Sean Delaney?
Sean Delaney absolutely hated the original idea and then helped form the new idea that came to life.
I got it.
Okay. Sean Delaney was not in the band, was not with the band that long. So this is something like
original. The Mike Douglas episode or one of the
People's Choice Award? They won that.
ABC.
People's Choice.
Sean Delaney hated the original idea.
Kids Are People too.
Double platinum. He produced it. We got to guess. Just guess. Who gives a shit?
I have a suspicion as well.
Double platinum, Zeus, actually might be good.
Yeah, but wouldn't he say album?
He said event. So it could be like the release of no.
I don't think
No, the solo albums came out in September, so the February 21st date isn't going to apply to that.
Bakko, check your phone.
How about the comic book?
Putting the blood in the comic book? I don't think Sean Delaney would have hated that.
It's an event, right?
Yeah, correct.
Could they have come out in February of whatever, 70 whatever?
What come out?
Oh, how about the movie?
The movie came out in October, though.
But maybe they started filming it. What is the Delaney one?
Delaney absolutely hated the original idea and helped form the new idea that came to life.
What's the February 21st clue?
February 21st is an important date for this event.
Yeah, that has nothing.
President's Day.
That has nothing to do with Phantom of the Park.
It's also not President's Day.
Maybe they started filming it.
It's for an event. I'm going to say it could be Phantom or it could be the release of the solo albums.
It's not release of solo albums. Those came out in September.
But I'm saying February 21st could have been an important date where they signed the contract to produce. I'm just guessing. I don't think that's it, but
maybe they started recording them. I don't know. Let's just guess Phantom started filming.
Do it.
Why am I like, all right, Phantom guessing that they're filming?
Because we want to guess at 8 points. We don't want to go for another one.
There it is, Sonny. Go ahead.
Okay, so Phantom is incorrect.
All right.
So Growing Up Cobras, you got a free guess here. You don't get any more clues though.
We have a few ideas here. I was thinking the kissing contest because I was thinking February and February 21st. I'm not really sure how that ties in because there's a couple different dates for the release of that record, the debut album but neither one of them are the 21st. So Steven, you had
it's definitely that. I think it's February 20th, or I know it's in February.
I thought it was 18th or 8 or something. I just.
But was Sean there all the way at the beginning? I guess he was.
Yeah, Sean was there before they got signed. He came with Bill Aucoin. So he would have been there right away. But Steven had an idea about that it's the I guess the event would be the dumping of the blood into the comic book.
Yeah, because I know Steve Gerber is a comic book writer. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's right.
There
That's
you go.
why I've heard the name.
Fuck.
There you go.
Yeah, we got to go that way.
Yep, I think that's agreed.
So is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
That would be correct for 8 points.
Wow. And we even threw that around as an idea, Zeus.
Yeah. So let me tell you the rest of the.
Great job, Bakko and Steven.
Good job, gentlemen.
So let me tell you the rest of the clues, and then we'll go from there.
Well,
So
I'm not a hypocrite. I do not want any credit because I was not going where Steven was. So see, I'm all on board, man.
Calm me down. You're running a little hot.
So
I run high, especially on Wednesdays.
The clue for 7 points would have been Gene has said that the subject of seduction of the innocent also connects with this event. 6 would have been other important things happened the same year. Raider won the Super Bowl. Richard Pryor co-hosted the Academy Awards. And Marvin Lee a Day released his most popular album. By the way, that's Meatloaf. 5 would have been the initial ideas of what would later become the Talisman spawned from this event. 4 would have been Stan was in the car when the band was on the way to the event. According to Stan, Gene wouldn't shut the fuck up. 3 would have been Carol Ross said this event was not a publicity stunt. It was real. Carol Ross was their publicist at the time.
That would have sealed it.
It could be both, to be honest with you.
Yeah. 2, with all we know today, Fauci would never allow this to happen again. And 1, A minuses and B minuses are hard to get unless you know the nurse. She will make sure her hands are not too cold before she touches you. So what happened with Sean Delaney is he was in the room, saw the drawings, ripped them up in front of Stan Lee.
Wow.
And then started redrawing.
Wow. What was the February 21st reference, though? I didn't understand that one.
Oh, yeah.
That was the day the blood was drawn.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
All right. Good one.
And that was the day that my daddy died.
All right.
Got
So
a
the
chance to meet him.
Oh, good
It was the 5th of
one?
September.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
so-
You're right. Sorry, Zeus.
Let's get
The
that
last
right.
thing here
Don't fuck with the
is-
Temptations.
is for
Bad.
Growin Up Cobras. It's a person, by the way, in the KISS family tree.
So wait a minute. So this is the last question. And what is they got something there. What was their score?
It's like
27 to 3.
27 to 3.
To 3. And they're trying to add to the lead here. They're
Hit
running
it
up the
off to
score. Here.
refrigerator. Perry running in the end zone.
That's pretty
All
much
right.
it.
We need a ringer, Tom. We need a ringer.
So for 10 points,
We've
I
said
was
many
once-
times we've said many times on the show that we're not here because we know stuff. We've said that.
We say that on our
Keep
show all the
proving it.
damn time, too.
Many-
So I don't know.
You don't come to our show for facts.
Did you just say
Exactly.
many times?
I'm with you. I'm on Tom's side. I think Pooni actually sets it up to like he's gotten to know you guys so well that like he's like, well, these are the questions. They're not obviously different, but he knows which ones you won't get.
Of course.
Many times my father and I sat at this table, Tom,
Many times.
about our future, about your future, about my future.
My future.
My future.
You ever talk about my ex-wife that way again? I will end you.
Now you lost me.
I will fucking end you.
All
How's
right.
that
So for 10 points, you guys ready?
What the hell is
Guys
that
ready?
from?
Goodwill Hunting, you fucking Beantown idiots.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Beantown.
Beantown, baby. Beantown.
Beantown. Oh, amateur hour. Come on.
So bad.
Oh my
Celtic
God.
pride didn't help with the Beantown.
Oh, that is the worst move.
Beantown, baby. Beantown.
You idiots can't even pronounce Celtic right.
Celtic. Okay.
The Boston Celtics.
All right. So we ready? We ready to end this pain? All right. So
Please.
for 10 points for the Growin Up Cobras here, I was once presented an award by Mel Gibson.
The KKK? What is this?
All right.
So this is a person or an organization?
Yeah, that's like I said.
Well, Gene knows Trump.
Yeah. Well, didn't he just salute him at the friggin' thing? So maybe there is a connection there.
So Mel Gibson presents an award to this person. Yes?
Yes.
On point?
Yes.
All right. All right. I'm saying
It's
next.
Trump. It is Trump because Gene was on his show.
All right. So next. In 1989, I tried to help Liza Minnelli break into mainstream pop. It didn't work too well.
This sounds like the answer is Gene Simmons, but that's way too obvious.
Yeah, that definitely sounds.
Bakko, could it be more? Could it have been more obvious than when one of the answers was Kiss?
Yeah.
Well, right. And I stayed away from
you know
that,
what? I think this is going to be this is going to be a Kiss member because the fact that
lose, right? Why not just say Gene Simmons right now?
We can just do that right now. But I'm just saying, like, Pooni's in there, like, I'm so clever with the whole early thing with the Kiss stuff, like that whole thing. I'm gonna put in another. I'm
guess it because I want to guess one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's give it. What do you say, guys? Just say Gene Simmons.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna win it either way. Why not? If we're wrong, we give these guys a chance.
Steven, you guys already won. You don't have to look at your phone anymore.
Oh, they're probably right.
So, Gene Simmons is correct.
Oh man!
35-3.
And it's a bottom of the eighth at home grand slam to finish the contest.
Dude, that is throwing a Hail Mary in the fourth quarter when you're up by 50.
That's right.
They got
As
it.
the other
They
team
got
walks
it.
off the field.
Give them credit. They
Tom,
got it.
that is 100% okay if you're playing the Cowboys or the Packers. It's pretty much a go-to move. So, yeah.
And then you get the whole, they were what we thought they were.
Exactly.
Then you get that
Yes.
Yeah.
But
All right.
the
So the
final-
rest of the clues.
What's the
would have
damage?
been-
Okay.
Oh yeah, please.
So for 8, it would have been the song "Haunted House," released in '64, meant a lot to me. 7 was I was the twist champion in my junior high school 2 years in a row. It was a great way to meet girls. 6 was I was an assistant to the editor at Vogue for a while because I had been described as an excellent typist. 5 was I started a couple of bands that failed. Amongst them were Lynx and Missing Lynx. We spelled Lynx 2 different ways. 4, 1/22/89 and 7/7/92 are very important days of my life. I released albums in both those years too. By the way, those were the years Nick and Sophie were born. I had 3 was I had a record deal with Epic Records that seemed like it was forever to get, and then told them fuck off when I walked away from it. Sounds bad, but I have no regrets. That was the whole Wicked Lester thing. For 2, I was in a movie called Extract. Jason Bateman and Ben
movie.
Affleck was also in the movie. And then 1 was I speak 4 languages pretty well. Technically, it's 4.5. And by the way, the 64 thing, Rockabilly Jumpin' Gene Simmons released it, and that's where he got his stage name as a tribute to him. And the award was
No, that's
the
not. There's no truth to that.
that came from Gene. So
No, bullshit.
the award was Humanitarian Award for the Support of Mending Kids International.
Now, I know that Jumpin' Gene Simmons thing
The
is
Human
bullshit.
Fund.
Yeah.
The Human
Hey,
Fund.
what was the Mel Gibson award that he got?
The Humanitarian Award for the Support of Mending Kids International.
Dude, there's no way Mel Gibson gave Gene Simmons an award. Come on.
Back
There's
then,
no
maybe he did.
way.
Back
Yeah,
then,
you
before
got to remember date and time is an important factor here.
I think
before everybody knew he hated Jews. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Gene would be the poster child of who he hates.
Yeah.
Gene always is good buddies with horrible people before we know they're horrible. So
that's true.
Paul Stanley.
Oh, what's the final death total?
35-3.
Oh, they
35-3.
35-3.
Nail biter.
It's like a friggin' Buffalo Bills Super Bowl. God damn
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey, you know what though, Sonny? I will say this. I know I don't care. These clues, even though we didn't get a lot, at least they were fun. They were engaging. We could discuss them and have fun with them. This was well done.
Thank you, Sonny. We lost. We suck. But thank you.
I had a great time.
Thank you, you three up top. You guys kicked our ass. Thank you.
Yeah, just very, very challenging. However your mind works is how your mind works. But I do have to say, but what you thought was earlier, your whole thing was, I put Kiss in here. They'll never guess it's Gene Simmons if I put him in for the last question.
And remember,
too.
I
That was
shuffled
you.
them. So
Yeah.
I didn't know what was
okay.
going to come up, right?
Okay.
So
I didn't know that part.
You could have been shuffling a stack of blank sheets of paper for all I don't trust.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems that was the flow.
Yeah.
But either way,
Logical.
great clues.
It does seem like that was
Thank
kind
you.
of set up to be that way, but
I, for us, we thought that you guys would probably make a good team. We know that you guys are friends up top, Growin Up Rock, and obviously Cobras and Fire. So we were happy to get you guys on. We get to finally meet LC.
Yep.
So for me, I had fun. We got our ass kicked as usual, Tom, and it's all good.
This was very reminiscent of the Sinzak beatdown.
Yeah, but that wasn't fun though.
Yeah,
that was just
that was brutal.
That was just an ass whipping. This was a fun ass whipping because the questions were fun. We had a good
and he
time.
was way too quiet and nice. He's like, "Yep, I'm kicking their ass." Yep.
he didn't bring up Beantown one time.
Yeah,
He was
these
too
guys
serious.
up here are the same way, except for one asshole. But
he
the
thought
rest
he was
of
like
them,
on
the other two
real
are fine.
Jeopardy. Yeah.
And Steven fell asleep half the time, and he still got two big answers right.
Backup quarterback.
He was
fell
the
asleep and they
Google-
won 35-3.
He was the Google search engine.
I think better with my head down. What can I tell
LC,
you?
you got a little bit more of a calming effect
I
on the
think
rest of
better
them.
when I'm
You calmed them
typing into
down before
Google.
they would rush to throw out answers.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, hold on, let's think this through.
But
That's
Zeus
reason.
and Tom, I just want to give you guys a compliment too, because I have never done this before, but I have to say I listened to your breakdown. I listened to your show a lot. But I listened to your breakdown of the Kiss biography.
Yeah.
Part 1 and 2. I never watched it. And then I watched it and I enjoyed your commentary more than I did the actual watching the thing.
Tom, what do we say about our episode?
It's longer than the documentary itself.
Exactly. No, I was like, I'm just gonna watch this. I can visualize. I know all this bullshit and stuff. It was fun hearing the breakdown and stuff like that. Plus the other episodes. So thanks for inviting me on.
Absolutely.
No,
Thank you.
we're
It's
glad.
great to finally meet you. We listen to Cobras and Fire all the time too. So it was we've spent a lot of time with everybody here except
there's
for
one
you
other
for the
part
first
to
time.
it.
So
Yeah, but there's one other part too.
what?
They're also now Pantheon brothers.
Yes.
That's right. So that's
All
right.
Yes,
So this
we
will
are.
be
We
the
get
first.
Apparently, everybody is Pantheon brothers.
Well, there's an opening there, I'm sure, for you if you want to get your fucking ugly mug over there.
I tell you what, there's nothing more proud than when I hit play and I hear an advertisement for JCPenney on the beginning of my show now.
There you go.
That's how you know you've made it big.
Well,
Damn straight.
then you're lucky you get J.C. Penney in front of yours. You should hear half the shit we get in front of ours.
I
have no control.
want Luce to wrap that up though. JCPenney, a largely only Midwest store.
Per me. Yes. But anyway, that Progressive Insurance, you got, but also we still don't have manscaping
Of course he wants to
products
move past
advertised on
Yeah, Growin Up Rock's
Rock.
got manscaping. So what the
Only
hell?
because your balls deserve the best.
That's what I've heard.
Pull out my Manscaped for you guys. We can do
That's
a
going to be the next
live
live.
demonstration.
boy,
That'll be
there
the
we
next.
go.
That'll be the next live stream. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was a blast. Bakko, LC,
Whoa,
thank
before
you
you
guys.
do that,
Before I what, say thank you?
We'll go. Yeah, before we say thank you, we'll start with the senior member of the group, the guy in the middle there, the handsome bastard. Steven, tell us about your pimp out your show.
Growin Up Rock podcast. Everywhere you find podcast. I mean, my co-hosts up there, Sonny Pooni and I, we have fun doing themed episodes and interviews, hard rock and metal pretty much. So come on over, check us out at growinguprock.com.
Awesome.
What
Bakko,
about-
LC,
yeah.
tell us about Cobras and Fire.
I'm gonna defer to LC. Wrap it up here, buddy.
Yeah, sure. So Cobras and Fire is you threw me off.
Okay, maybe.
Basically, Cobras and Fire is a rock and sometimes comedy talk show where we just make fun of what we love, from everything from classic rock to new bands, and also Bakko interviews everybody, including Ron Keel and Michael Sweet multiple times. But yes, we have interviews from Kiss members. Everything will be a rockin' pod. It's just we don't take things too seriously, and we just have and hopefully you discover some possibly new bands as a result. Listen to the show.
Yep,
Yeah, I
great
just
show.
gotta throw out one thing though. You and Nevermind. I can't listen to you guys go
sorry.
over
Yeah, that
Nevermind.
too.
Oh, that episode.
I loved that episode.
I know you do because they're fucking negative on it. Never mind.
Oh, that. Oh, you mean the
thought we were
final
both
one?
I thought we were actually very positive on it.
You think so?
I wasn't.
Yeah,
But-
no shit.
You weren't.
Well,
It sucks.
he actually liked it a little more than I did, but I was like, I have so much respect for what that record did. I went out of my way to say not my cup of tea, as like it's okay that I don't like it, but you cannot deny what that album did.
You know what a rare it is to have someone that can appreciate grunge on this show. So we're enjoying this. I enjoy this little
fair enough.
5-second worth of grunge talk here. So my hat.
Can we get rid of the Eagles love too now?
No,
Nope,
that
not
stays.
yet. 4
Oh,
hours
I got Steve in here too. He'll give you some more Eagles love too.
I love Eagles' greatest hits 1 and 2.
Well, they have some more songs, but that's okay. The fact that I have some grunge fans and Eagles fan, I'm pumped. Mix it up.
Tell everybody else where they can see your beautiful face and wonderful voice.
Growin Up Rock, obviously. We talked about that a little bit. And then Podcast Rock City, we're live every Sunday, 5 p.m. And then we release it on wherever you can get your local podcasts. We do this game show thing. We do it on Growin Up Rock too, but we obviously open up the bands. We rarely talk about Kiss on that podcast because there's enough podcasts talking about Kiss already.
Oh yeah,
no shit.
Murph, where can people find you, Murph?
Nowhere.
917.
I just watch and listen to the live streams and the podcast. I'm just the fluffer of the group.
Then they can find Murph cuddling up to that body pillow he calls his wife, listening to Three Sides of the Coin. Hey, I just met you, and that was the best cheap shot I got. Sorry.
That's all right. Oh, you guys are the best.
So, Murph, babe, what'd you do today? Well, we talked about White Knight, babe. Let's watch White Knight.
White Knight.
Say you, say me.
That's it. That's
Beautiful.
Guys, thank you so much. This was a blast.
thank you.
Sonny, thank you for the questions and for all the effort. Steven, LC, Bakko, Murph, Zeus, wonderful time. Tons of fun. Thank you, guys.
Next time it's a live stream. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Yes.
All right. See ya.
Thanks for having
All right,
us.
boys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So there you have it. Another huge Shout It Out Loudcast.
Ass kicking.
Thank you.
We are the Detroit Lions of podcast games.
Yeah, we get our asses kicked in these games.
Yep.
I don't know. It was fun. I think the questions were a little bit better this time. Sonny, not too many numbers.
Yep.
But it's all meant for fun. It gets sometimes a little chaotic with so many of us, and we're all podcasters. So it's not like we don't like to talk. One of us likes to talk a little more than others. But I thought this was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed hanging out with the guys, and I hope we can do it again with them next year.
Oh, yeah, it was a blast. I mean, and again, kudos to Sonny for coming up with some fun, creative questions. And the thing I liked about this version of Kiss Clues is that the questions we had, it kind of gave us the ability to kind of have some discussions about it instead of just like pass, next. It was like, all right, let's talk about this. You know, now, again, we didn't get a lot of points. We didn't get a lot of answers correct. But it made it fun. Everybody had their own opinions, their own jokes, everybody kind of shitting on each other and just having a good time. It was a lot of fun. Again, a crazy time, but that's going to happen. You got 7 people together, a bunch of podcasters who love to fight over the microphone. But we can't thank those guys enough. Steven and Loose Cannon and Bakko, Murph, of course, and Sonny for being the host and coming up with the great questions. Just a fun time.
Yeah. Well, that being said, we're on to this.
Hi, this is Ed Spansberg of ClickTshop.com, and for all your Shout It Out Loudcast gear and merchandise, please visit ClickTshop.com. At ClickTshop, you can find lots of Kiss-inspired t-shirt designs, plus mugs, hats, hoodies, pillows, and all new fine art selections. And now, here's your question of the week.
All right. So the question this week is, I've been sitting on this one for a while. This comes from longtime listener, friend of the show, Sean Hammond. So I did think we did this recently. It's a question that we probably have addressed in one way, shape, or form, maybe in the past, but the show is growing and it's probably something that we really haven't covered a lot. So we kind of like to revisit certain things, generally speaking, just to kind of give our audience kind of a perspective that maybe they didn't hear before. And this question is simply this: if Kiss did not do the reunion when they did and put the makeup back on, would they still be around today? So if they recorded Carnival of Souls and just kept going on that trajectory, no reunion, no makeup, no nothing. Where are they? Are they here in 2021?
Where are they?
Yeah.
They're on the cruise called the Monsters of Rock cruise, and we'd probably go along with it because that's the only people we'd fucking pay money to go on a cruise to. Instead of Alice Cooper, it'd be Kiss headlining.
I think you're right.
The Monster cruise. That's what they would be. They wouldn't have a Kiss cruise. They'd be a headliner on Monsters of Rock cruise.
Yeah, I agree. I think, but here's the thing that I think would be awesome. I think they'd still be putting out new music. I think they would be making records. And I think the only people that would buy them would be me, you, and Steve Wright and Sonny, and that would be it.
Yeah.
But I think I think Kiss would be a very, very niche type band. Like you said, they would fit on Monsters of Rock, and they would be up there with those bands that Tesla and Winger and Night Ranger, and that would be fucking great. I do think they would be around. I do think they would be around, but I think they would be on that level, which is, and I don't think we're trying to say that as an insult, but they wouldn't be doing world tours, headlining and selling out arenas or, 75% capacity arenas. I think they'd still be around. We've said this a lot of times before in the past. Our buddy Jericho hated the reunion. He hated that they put the makeup back on. He wanted them to keep going where they were because they had just done Revenge and Carnival of Souls. And everybody loves Bruce Kulick and Eric Singer, and that incarnation of the lineup was putting out some killer hard rock. So it's a nice fantasy to think of. Some people like what they're doing now. Some people are sick of it because they are a complete nostalgia act. But it's an interesting question, and Kiss fans always like to say, "What if?" So, but Sean, thank you for the question. Thank you for being a fan of the show. We appreciate that very much, buddy.
Thanks, Sean. So, Tom, where can people find us?
All right. So our email, best place to reach out to us. We say it every week. Shout it out loudcast@gmail.com. Shout it out loudcast@gmail.com. Please email us questions, comments, opinions, thoughts, whatever. We say this every week. We read every single email. We try to read all of them on the air. Sometimes that doesn't happen, but we read every one between the two of us. And then we get the social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And we always tell you to check us out on there, interact with us on there. You can send us DMs on all of those platforms as well. If you're not the kind that likes a public audience there with your comments, that's cool too. And we mentioned it earlier in the show too about our Patreon. Check us out on patreon.com or the app. Take a look around, see what you like. If you're interested, join the family. It's great stuff. And of course, we're part of the wonderful Pantheon podcast network of shows. Tons of great shows, including Cobras Fire, Loose Cannon and Bakko. They're part of the great Pantheon family. So that was nice to have a little Pantheon crossover with them.
We told our buddies at Growin Up Rock, come join the family.
Absolutely. Jump on board. Come on in. And our good buddy Ed from Click Tea Shop, Click with a K. He's amazing. His shop is great. He designed our awesome show logo and has that great Kiss inspired gear on his website. Tons of stuff, not just T-shirts, coffee mugs and towels, pillows, great stuff. Ed's a friend of the show, so check him out, please.
Yeah, speaking of Pantheon, before there was Martin Popoff, who's been on our show, who's fucking awesome, just a legend.
Yep.
Just a legend. But since then, we've talked to friends that are now on there.
Yep.
So you got Jay from the Hook Rocks is now on there. He's our buddy. You got Mike Shuve, who does the Long May You Run. You've got Mistress Carrie, a fucking Boston legend. Yep. That's on there. You've got Decibel Geek. They're on there now. And you got Cobras Fire that are now on there. So Pantheon, great little family we got going there. So thank you for that. Tom mentioned to DM us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We're accepting of that. We're not one of these podcast people that are going to tell you, leave us alone.
No
we
DMs.
Enjoy it. Yeah. No DMs. We're not hot chicks. We're just telling you, go ahead. You can DM us. We always want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's been growing a lot, and we love the feedback there. So YouTube is a great way to find us and to start, become a subscriber to us on there. It always helps, whether you listen to it on YouTube or regular podcast. Subscribe to us. Give us one of those 5-star child reviews on iTunes, which always very helpful to us. They move us up
Absolutely.
the food chain. They get us in front of more people, more eyes, and it's very beneficial to us. And we really, really appreciate it. And you get a nice little shout out from us when you do so. So I'm going to read one now. We just got one. And
Nice.
This one is from Paul Hyder. And Paul, I always feel bad if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. I know you've commented with us before, and we really appreciate you doing this. It's titled, You Wanted the Best Kiss Podcast. All right. He gave us 5 stars on iTunes. It goes like this. You got the best Kiss podcast right here. Seriously. This is a great place to find some good back and forth on all things Kiss, from the band's tumultuous history, the different eras of the band, with and without makeup, and the current state of affairs of past and present members. There are album and video reviews, guests, and you. Yes, you, the fans. This is a place for you to express your feelings and opinions about Kiss. Hosts Tom and Zeus are double platinum funny, irreverent, opinionated, educated, and heartfelt in breaking it all down for you and inviting you to share in their passion for Kiss. Hell, they even do impressions. Check it out and join in. See if it doesn't rekindle a flame for what was once your hottest band in the land, or start a new fire for a band that has remained alive since before you were born. That is a fucking awesome review, and it's greatly appreciated, Paul. Thank you so much for doing so. And, you know, anybody, once again, if you do that, you're going to get a shout out like that. Hopefully it's as good as Paul. And Paul, thank you.
Absolutely. That's amazing, Paul. Thank you so much for those kind words, and of course for taking the time out of your day to put that review together. We appreciate that very much. It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and Tom, before we get to famous last words, I do want to add one little quick thing, a little point of personal privilege here. We talk about the feedback a lot. We love getting your feedback, everybody. It is getting to the point where the feedback is getting a little overwhelming, which is a great problem to have. So, you know, if we don't get to your comment this week, or we don't get to your email or something like that, doesn't mean we didn't read it, doesn't mean we didn't appreciate it. It just means before we get our stupid comments from our curmudgeon friends about how long our episodes are, you know, we got to cut it down, because honestly, it's getting way, way overwhelming for us. And that's a great problem to have.
Yeah, agreed. It's a nice problem to have. It's the kind of problem that I'm glad we have. But like Zeus said, we are probably going to start taking a little bit more editorial privilege with what we do with our feedback. And it doesn't mean that we're not reading it and we're not appreciating every single word that you guys send, both publicly and privately. But we just wanted to make that clear moving forward, that we love the feedback and we appreciate every word of it, regardless of where it comes from.
Yeah, so keep the feedback coming, and we really appreciate it. And Tom, let's now go over to famous last words. What do you got?
I'm someone you can't fight. I'm plain in size. You can't believe your eyes. What you heard were not lies.
All righty.
All right. Demon.
All right. Pain has got its reason. You find it pleasing? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Wow. Greetings from Louis Armstrong.
That's like me trying to do the demon voice. I fucking overshoot it and get into Louis Armstrong. Whoa. What a wonderful world.
There we go.
Well,
oh boy.
Tom, Loudcasters, Kiss Army, Piss Cakes, everybody, thank you.
Guys, thank you so much, especially Stephen Michael, Loose Cannon and Bakko from Cobras Fire, Murph, Sonny, the host, and of course, my partner in crime here, Zeus, and all you guys out there. We love you. We love you guys are the best.
Peace out, Girl Scout.